Hey everybody, welcome on into the community live stream. Yeah, no plans. Don't know where to go tonight. Enjoy yourself for a couple hours. We'll welcome in some new people, hopefully, and get the community tightened up and bonded together well. Hence the duct tape, right? It fixes everything. I'm glad we have a YouTube community and something we can kind of be a part of. I really enjoyed it.
I know you can hear me in the chat, Dave, so I had it in the chat. Did you try that link when I had it in the chat? I just deleted it like maybe a minute ago, but it was out there for 5-10 minutes.
Getting together, sharing stories.
And then I had some issues. I had to shut my page out and all kinds of stuff. So maybe that may be why. If you try it now.
Yeah, it seems to be.
Sterling, did you get yours in the? I sent an email out, but I did that scheduled one and making sure it went out. It's just
is the friendships.
Seeing if I can trust that schedule and me scheduling. That's more of the issue.
Pass on to others the good cheer.
It takes a while to get an answer when you're on here, don't it? You're like, I want my answer and I want it now. Don't get it that way, do you? 17 seconds, 15.
Hopefully that won't longer than 2 minutes.
How's that elevator music again, man? What'd I put that on there for? Easy listening. I've been listening to some Dave's stuff too. How you doing? How you doing, everybody? Here and
everybody.
All right.
I hope Dave can make it in here. He had some trouble. We got Dave from Australia. We got Key Fob at the races. Kickback. We got Brainy, doing live music. You're so lucky. Good Lord. That's awesome. Vaping and strumming. That's the way to roll. And where's that picture at, Ray, that you had of you all loaded up? Did we see that in your community page?
No, that was a short.
It was a short.
Yeah, I made short out of it.
Yeah.
Turn it back on.
Let's see if I can find it.
As soon as I texted you, Mr. Gregory. Sterling, what's up, man?
Yeah, hey,
I'm just spinning circles on the balcony here. You know what we do here in the South.
Hi, Mrs. Gregory.
Hey.
How many miles have you put on that porch, Sterling?
17.
At least.
Yeah, I've done 19,000 steps on this porch.
Good Lord.
Take lotion with us.
How you doing, Miss Greg? You ready for tripping? You got any snacks packed, goodies? That's what I always liked about a trip anyway, was the
snacks.
Yep. Snacks and drinks.
Yeah.
So I never wanted to take drinks because then can you stop? When can we stop? I need to go. Yeah. Can we stop?
Are we there yet?
Yeah. That's why we ain't gonna be in no hurry.
I dehydrate myself.
You and I like two different kinds of snacks.
Dude, probably.
Yeah, that's why we don't get no hurry. We're just gonna take our time, stop when we want to stop, and
that sounds great. That's great about going so early like you are.
Where are you guys headed?
Yeah, get there,
Asking where you're heading.
Get there.
Moto, I'm gonna put it in the comments one more time.
Yeah. Sterling asked where you were going.
Oh, to Tazewell, Virginia for the VAM. Back of the Dragon.
Okay, I don't see that. Oh, there. Is that it?
Yeah, I put out 5, 6, 7 shorts a day. Don't hell.
Usually anything over 3 and
we're not
YouTube
riding to Virginia. Damn.
One more time.
Something tells me that we're not riding to Virginia. Damn.
No, it doesn't look like you're riding at all.
Is that the real?
Well, you know, being gone 7 days, we got so much stuff we got to take. There's no way of getting it all on the bike. And her bike don't carry nothing except her.
Yeah, I get that.
Thank you.
Baby?
Thank you,
Now,
Sig.
if I was going by myself, that'd be one thing. You know, but
Howdy all, America.
Howdy,
Hey,
Dave.
can you hear me okay?
Freaking
Yes.
clear, crispy clear.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Much
Well,
better.
a quick little visit today because I have nearly 800 kilometres to
Oh.
do.
That's right.
I'm on the road, man.
Yeah, I can see you ascending right now. You look like you're in ascension mode with the background all bright.
I'm heavenly.
Yes, you are.
It's fucking freezing. Hello, everybody in the chat. I'm attempting to be a copycat. There you go. Attempting to be a copycat. I'm taking a leaf out of Sterling's book, and I am rehoming. So I've left Western Australia. I've left my little house in WA. Too many people. Yeah, in Perth. Too many people. And I'm sort of feeling a real lift of a burden off my shoulders as I move now into a brand new home with love and care. And I think those things were missing in my life.
Yeah.
Being around people that loved and cared me. I mean, except for, of course, the online community, which is all about love, care, and appreciation. Thank you, Keyfob.
Always from a damn distance. I mean, we can't run to the fridge and grab you a beer, make you a sandwich, nothing when we're online, which sucks. Or I would.
That's okay. That's all right. I mean, you know, I just want to see your faces, smiling faces, and happy days. Luckily, we've got a clear blue sky today. It's still cold, but it's not cold by your guys' standards at all. I mean, this is like a summer day in North Bismarck. Was it North Dakota? It's like a summer day, so I get it.
He rehomed himself too, I think. Did you actually move after you, or did you just sell your store? I forget what it was, but I think he might have moved too. I don't know.
No, well, it's all changing, you know.
Yeah.
And it's cost of living is a big factor why we need to rehome.
What's up, Ruby?
And oh, hey, Ruby, how you going? So I haven't done much filming. I was just sort of concentrating on
that was me.
What I was actually doing, which is another 3,000-mile trip. So it's a long bloody way, but we'll get there. We've got 6 days on the road. Now we've only got.
This would be better than in the middle of summer, though. I would think, because I know you like to die in the middle of summer last time.
Yeah.
So on your last day on the road, you gotta play that song 6 Days on the Road.
Oh my word! I won't play it. I'll be singing it.
David might go to 12.
But hey, how you going, South Oz? But what I am doing is, if I have to read this difficult book,
that's right.
So do you. So I'm gonna recite chapters.
My book is in a zip-up thing with like shampoo and soap. You know what?
So Southall says he retired, moved house to a very rural town, and shut down the retail store.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done that, so he's going to enjoy his retirement.
The only two places it can be.
God bless him. I won't be seeing him this trip because I'm not going anywhere near that. But that's not to say I won't get into South Australia again.
It's someday, yeah.
So
I had it in a Walmart bag.
but I had some dark thoughts yesterday, so they weren't very good. But we managed to shake them off, so I'm very, very happy about that I was able to shake off dark thoughts and put them back into just leave them. It's a bit like I treated those dark thoughts like something fell off my bike and it wasn't really important, so I didn't double back to go and get them. So it's not easy.
Yeah.
I'm certainly not in a horribly depressed mood. I'm just I'm apprehensive of change.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't be because it's so exciting. I mean, not everybody can at 57 can just jump on their bike and go and start a brand new chapter of your life.
Yeah.
I mean, some people are forced to, but we get very complacent. What was that, Sick?
I was saying hi to Brainy.
Hey, yeah, Brainy's cool.
Yeah, I get it, man. There's no way I'd want to go like that's even thinking like something simple vacation. You have to give up all your. I'm sure Sterling can attest to it. Give up all your general comforts. Do what you want, when you want, where you want to go, how you want to do it. When you feel like doing it is totally gone when you're staying with somebody else, or even if you move to a new place. Unless you're going in, are you going in by yourself? Are you going to be in a new place by yourself?
Just sharing with another person and so it's a bit of an artist's colony where I'll be focused on music and I may get back into painting again. It would be good to start painting again. There's a few galleries around that I'm sure would show my work. But I've got work, that's the thing. And I brought a few sketch materials along with me for the trip. But mainly I'm reading a book called The Bell by Iris Murdoch. Apparently it's quite highbrow literature. So it's a tough old read, guys. It's a tough.
Where's Sterling? Sterling lost.
That should be over.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm looking right now. I don't see him down in the basement.
He must have just taken off from a bit. But I will. He mightn't like copycats. That's probably what it is. Stealing his thunder. So I'm going to wait till about 9 o'clock before I mosey on, because if I mosey on now, I'm riding straight into the sun.
Yeah,
and that's dangerous, especially with hoppy things and Pakistani and Indian truck drivers.
Yeah, man. We wish you the best on your journey, man.
Oh man, you can see.
Be neat to see how it all pans out. New place, new environment.
Look, it's a beautiful area I'm going to. It's a little bit like what you're seeing on the screen now. Very green, very rainforesty. So there's plenty of inspiration. That was a nice bit of stuff there. Anyway, enough about me. I'll let you all know how I'm going through my posts. And I'd love to stay a bit longer, but dang it, internet is so expensive. And I don't have much, and I still need to keep some for contacting my mother.
No kidding. You just don't have a month's worth or whatever. You just
I'm on my phone, and it just runs out
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So
You might want
I'm
to
a
save
bit-
that for a few lives on the road for yourself, you know?
yeah, and not only that, more to let my mum know what I'm doing. She's
Yeah.
married. She hates being out the road by himself, but also
Good,
is
man.
very
Good to hear.
envious. Very envious. So you'll get to meet her soon. She's a great old stick. She rides a Sportster, and it's 75 and still riding. God
Who you
bless her.
moving? That's who you're moving in with? Is somebody 75?
No.
No, okay.
She's up the road, and at least we're in the same state.
Hey, go fast.
Which
Mythical
is
Rider, good to see you. Mythical Rider says hi to Dave's channel.
yeah. Hey, Mythical.
And to you,
Keith.
Fob.
So I would show you. I'll just show you.
Yeah, it is.
This is the horrible room that I stayed in, but it was comfortable and warm. That's the main thing. The bike.
Let's see.
It looks sort of nice, doesn't it?
Oh, wow, yeah.
There you go. And
I recall that view.
that's heading to Perth that way, and that's
Yeah.
heading to. This way is heading to
The other way.
the other way.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Yeah.
Where I'm going, but at the moment. But look at that beautiful blue skies.
It is.
I'm going to get a horrible bacon and egg sandwich, and here the mighty
And the sun is low. There it is. Wow.
the sun's just over there, man.
We need
There
the
you go.
before and after picture.
Yeah, you can't ride into that. It's just wrong.
Yeah.
It's dangerous to ride into that, especially with hoppy things. But we've got time for a cup of tea and pack the bike up properly, and I got my do-rag there, so we'll be right. As long as the do-rag flies,
That's for sure.
life is good. All right, guys. Love you all, and I'll talk to you
too, Dave, man.
All right,
again.
Dave.
Hope to
All
hear
right,
some
Ray.
check-ins, man. Take care.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks, Sick, for putting it up, mate.
You're good.
Go on, Steve. Take care. We love you, man.
We love you guys. Bye now.
Thanks, bro. All right. Miss Click Dang Me. Miss Click Dang Me. They even got a word for dang me's. Dang me awards. Dang it awards. You ain't getting one this year, okay? Ray? Is
Nope.
Ray? Yeah, no.
Nope. I ain't planning on it.
Nope. You had enough of those.
Yep.
So hello everybody out there. Rob's neighbor as well. Good to see you. Go fast. I saw you in there earlier too. Brainy Quick Shoe. Mythical Rider. How's Frog doing? Frog up and about? I bet he is.
Oh man, I meant to get that
What's that?
shot of head out of the garage. Oh, I was talking to Katie.
Okay.
They have shampoo in the motel. We'll just have to buy some if we need it. So I'm not doing.
Fob has got his plans for the weekend out there. It's a nice way to start it anyway. I hope everybody had a great 4th of July. Mine was fantastic. Would you do anything sick?
Today? Yesterday?
4th of July. Talking
No.
about 4th. No.
I ate.
Katie went and got us a bunch of hot wings, and
Yeah?
we had dinner and sat out on the porch and watched the whole neighborhood light it up.
There were some live streams of people showing different places. I know I did see that guy from Idaho that we know, Landon Custom Classics. They got a huge one in Idaho there. Well, I'm sure they do everywhere, but we had quite a show where I went as well. I don't know how people afford those fantastic fireworks, because
Yeah, but they're not cheap.
you run into thousands of dollars. Like my budget would be like $50,
Yeah, mine would be a pack of firecrackers.
$100. Yeah. Yeah. The little snappy things that you throw down and there you are. There's Frog. That's what how you doing, Frog? Happy 5th.
What's up, fellas?
Good. Good to see you, man. Oh. Ooh,
right.
I almost double hit you, man.
Late.
And I How you doing, Mac?
Hey, fine looking folks.
Yes.
Hey, man.
Got your Frog in one corner. You got your Ray in the other corner. Got the old Mac. You got the Moto up and down in the middle. You got your Sick. And look there. I see Key Fob down there at the racetrack.
And Brainy. And Brainy.
There she. I see
And
that.
Brainy.
There she is.
Gosh, I love what you got in your hair. It's so bright and colorful and nice. Yes. It's groovy. Groovy, Derek. Good to see you too, my man. Sterling. Sterling.
Am I here? Am I
Yeah.
there? Am I anywhere?
Put Sterling in the middle.
Talking about rehoming, man. We can do that.
All right.
Yeah, Dave was saying something about that.
Yeah.
Oh, where I hear Sterling and where I don't see him. Oh, there he is, right there, right below. Oh,
yeah. The other was just a little low wherever we have Key Fob. When Key Fob wants to get up, we'll put him on the big screen. There you go. We'll blow him up.
XAN, how are you, XAN?
Yeah, I get that. When it gets to be miserable, man, and stuff, just list out of you're still like to move on gosh, it'd probably be better for me. Gosh, I should do this and do that, Like a lot of times people just stay in that same old spot. Like say for Dave, I mean, it probably wasn't that bad, but too many people, whatever.
Hey, 2-4.
Good to see him motivated and rolling. He's going to have
What's up, Brown Chicken?
a 3,000-mile motorcycle trip. I can't even fathom being mentally prepared for something like that.
He's taken 6 days to do it though, so that's good. He won't be pushing himself too hard.
6 days of hope I don't have a flat, hope this don't happen, hope that don't, Good
Yeah,
Lord.
but it's the adventure though.
It
It's
is.
also a winter. It's also a winter time.
Your needles.
You are right. Very right.
It's a hell of a lot better than the heat he traveled the last time we went across as a dead of summer, and he said it had like 120 degrees somewhere over there, Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Gross.
Can you find out how many people actually answered your poll? I don't just see like 93% yes. Do you know, Sterling?
You got to go over to YouTube and see, and then end your poll on YouTube.
Really? Yeah.
You can't do it from StreamYard.
I'm on YouTube. I'm in the control room. I just didn't know if it would show me.
Yeah, hit the
7%.
little 3 buttons and end poll, and then you'll get a result.
7% said no out of 93, so it's a go because I'm going to show you no matter what.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
That's the spirit.
I thought it'd be polite, I thought it'd be polite and say, hey, and everybody be like, yeah, of course,
You're learning how to YouTube. You trick people into it.
But now that we got one or two knowers out there, I'm definitely going to show it now.
I can't believe
you think Mr. Beast asks you if you want a video? No, he just gives it to you.
Yeah.
2-4 still has not got his money.
Oh,
2 weeks now.
Oh, his Mac money, probably because it got stuck in customs.
Mac money is important.
You might have a black van outside your house right now, Mac.
Yeah. Those helicopters hovering above.
Yeah.
Oh,
and all because you didn't put the Illuminati on that $3 bill.
C6 got an envelope over there.
Yep.
Be continued.
Yep, I see that.
An unwrapping video.
Maybe there could be a video coming out.
Hey, you. Good to see you.
Hey, you.
Bunch
Hey,
of
you.
content creators.
Hey, use guys.
Bunch of YouTubers.
So you know we're gonna ask Derek, how you
Influencers.
feeling, man? You get your back pain
Influencers.
under control? I sure hope so.
Yeah, man.
Get an update when you can.
Hi, Kitty.
So I got this video. Like, as soon as we get caught up on these, how you doing, Kitty?
I'm sorry.
There you go.
Mr. Go Rider.
We will, yeah. I just want. I'll probably skim through some of it, but each little part was kind of, well, not really important, but it was to me because I was stressing out on my way home. So I just wanted to show you my lovely, fun journey.
How long is the video?
In 7 minutes, something like that. But I'll take a little bit of. Hey, why don't you bump that forward there, Moto? Just bump it forward a little bit. And
Well, just stop on the key moments and then stop for a little bit.
And we'll talk a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try this, you guys. Oh, gosh, we're way back. We can't right now.
It's okay to tell the comment section we'll be with you.
Okay. Here we go. Wandering Yankee. How are you? Didn't vote, but it's your. That's all right. You don't have to vote, man. You don't have to. I can get rid of that poll too if it's annoying. I know when I go in sometimes it's a little bit. There we go.
Because it blocks the comments.
Yeah, you got to go. You know how to go up and get rid of it and sell it to hide or go away or something. You hit your 3 little dots, you can get rid of it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. Comments are out of control. I'm just going for it.
Whatever, and that you're
Let's
saving.
see
You
here.
ain't doing. Ooh.
Is this? Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Got to use your ear. Every time I would add gear power to it, like just running, it was okay. As soon as I started to let the clutch out, it wanted to die right away. So I didn't know what to do. This is just, I'm barely away from my shop right now, maybe 2 blocks, 3 blocks.
And this is today?
A fuel issue?
Yeah, this is on my way home today.
Were you running out of fuel or a stuck?
The last time I rode this was on the way home on the 3rd, and it was a downpour. And, you know, I got that breather that's wide open, but it made it home and never even got sluggish on the way home. I was really surprised because it was heavy rain, but it wasn't for that long, just for about 5 miles.
Yeah, you might have water in the fuel bowl.
I was wondering about that because
you got to keep in mind
it changes.
They run out in a minute.
You'll see them. It'll change it. I was just trying to find a place to glide in and not, you know, be too in an inconvenient place and still get to the store if I needed to back there. And worst, I'd have just parked it and called an Uber and went and hauled it home. 'Cause I didn't, you know.
So, you know, in the mouth of the carburetor, you've got, you know, air goes in, but air also goes into the idle circuits and the running circuits and stuff like that. So a little bit of water sucked through a carburetor can cause a lot of trouble.
Is that a carb fuel injection? Has
what year is it?
No, it's
15.
my bike.
Okay. Fuel injection.
I'd just be glad to get home.
2015.
Please, Lord, please.
Do you have a check engine light?
Yeah, but it's not on. You'd see it. You'd see it on that right there where my speedometer is. A red light would flash.
Sounds like a map sensor issue, maybe.
Tell you the
or mass airflow. I don't know what. But fuel injection, it might be mass airflow.
When you
try to rip on it a little bit?
Or any vehicle, and you're about to go under this tunnel in here, let me tell you, you don't want to be in nothing and be stalled in here. Like it was doing good, and then just thought of right here. It starts cracking up, not stopping. And then you piss off a bunch of people as well. You hear it? I knew it. Like, of all places, it act up right. I mean, right there. The whole time
Yeah, but
through
you're
the tunnel.
losing. He's losing
I didn't
speed
want to
though
stop. I
too.
was afraid and stop and shut it
Yeah,
off. It might not
fuel pump
start
or a
back
mass
up this
airflow
time,
sensor.
you know. And
Yeah,
it seemed
he's
to help
losing
last
speed
time.
though
Let me get a
too.
little far. Just trying to get home, you know. Whatever.
Speed goes going off and on.
Oh wait, are you saying the speedometer keeps shutting off too?
Yeah, I'm watching the speedometer fluctuate and kick down every time it dies. It goes
That's
down.
electrical.
That's
Oh, really?
electric. That's
Yep.
electric.
Check your ground cable, Moto.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's electric, bro.
That's a ground cable.
To my house. And I grabbed my own
Oh wow!
car.
I got a story to
my
tell
own
you.
trailer.
We
Go pick my own damn self up.
get done with looking
Anyway,
at
it acted up through this whole
No
tunnel. So this is as soon as I get out of the tunnel, you got to pull off over there because it's like a city. It's an island out there.
Dude.
And yeah, you know, just debating what the hell to do. And once I stop and go, like, I have power.
Thanks a lot, Margaret.
Yeah, I was yelling at the
I don't
car
know
that
what
wouldn't let
that
me
is.
merge in. Called her Margaret.
Yeah.
Just to make it a little more challenging.
So I get up here in another, yeah. It's usually never backed up here, and there it just died on me. So
Yep.
did you look at the speedometer there?
Speedometer's dead. You got no power.
Well, and the red light's
Yep.
on there. That could be the, I don't know.
Negative
Yeah,
ground
died
cable.
right off.
Negative Ghost Rider.
I got a story to tell you about me putting in my last battery install, and I've been meaning to actually fix it because I figured out what I did wrong after I did put it in, but it's been running great ever since I've had it in.
Oh man, these lights are long when you're stressing about your probably about 3 miles.
That's definitely. I think it's negative
We're a
ground
mile
cable.
from home.
Yeah, only 3 miles from home,
you,
so
Lord.
about 1 mile there. There we are. We've made it.
But you got the bike home though, right?
Here we are.
Yeah, I don't think it would contain to your bike,
Yep.
but a friend of mine's got a road
Thank
ride,
goodness.
Dying here.
and he was having issues with it,
That's
but
too
his
much.
battery was dead in his key fob.
So when I did my last battery install, there's thick spacers.
Yes.
Okay. Me being an idiot, I don't know. I think I put them on the outside of the battery. They're actually supposed to go in the inside to push that nut forward. So when you screw into your battery, your nut isn't floating way in the back of that.
Yes.
Well, not only that, but you know, it goes. Here's your battery terminal, the spacer, and then the wire, and then your bolt.
Yeah. Well,
and then
what
there
I
should
did,
be a lock washer underneath the nut.
What I
underneath
did,
the bolt.
Sterling, is like that nut that's back there floating back and forth. I have a hard time finding it because I had the space. I went bolt, spacer, face of the battery, the copper on the battery where you're supposed to plug it in. So I had to get something in behind there and push that nut up. And it dawned on me, why did I struggle to do that? If I put that damn spacer in there, that's where it goes. So it holds the nut up close to the flat space that you put your battery cable on. Yeah.
But
So
depending on how
it's
depending on
sticking
how
out.
the cables
cable-
mount to the battery, you got to have that spacer to keep the cables from either touching metal or anything. So it could be grounding out.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
It
When
could
I
be the
finish
wires
off,
are just bent in a weird way.
Could be
I
loose.
have the cover that goes over the whole battery, metal, vertical. This is the way my battery will sit in, and this is the cover, and it has a little bit of a metal bow. It's that box, and then there's the two. They go. My cables will go on like this and like this. There's no other weird stuff. They'll go in. So then I screw it in horizontal. What it is now, I have all that coming out, and wherever my metal box is, if it jiggled or if it's going out, it could be possibly hitting that metal.
Could be.
Or the positive could be and going kaput, because I got all that metal hanging way out. It's not even supposed to be there. I knew that might be an issue sometime. I'm gonna try it. I'll see if that's what it is.
But you got the bike at the house right now, right?
Yep, go out there and do it. Mobily pull that thing off and see what it is.
Grab your phone and
I
show
will.
us.
I probably will. I know. That's what I was thinking. Be a good idea. If Sick don't mind, you end up clicking away and having to do shit though when I'm gone. But
or at least give us a look at it at least, and maybe we can see if it's zapped.
Let me go get it kind of
or...
prepped where I know I can do it fast and show it. Give me just a minute.
Roger that.
All right.
Okay, now answer the comments.
I like Miss Kitty's comment.
Which one?
If it's got boobs or wheels, it's going to eventually cause a problem.
Yeah,
it's true. But listen, you can throw money at it and it'll be fine.
As soon as I saw the speedometer going down every time it died, I knew it was electrical.
You had a whole series of those problems here back in the spring, back here, maybe last year. You remember, Sick? Every time you go to the doctor, the damn thing would shut down on you.
Yeah.
It would. You had a loose battery cable, and
yep, I kept on having to
kept tightening it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That's why I started carrying around the 10mm.
Who's this guy?
On my keychain. Hey, Buck, what's up, man?
Who's this guy?
Look over there.
What's happening?
Him and Mom just came home from dinner.
Hey, Gloria. Hey, Audrey.
Dean had a problem with the battery on his bike. We're
Looks like you got a
kind
fresh
of diagnosing it
too.
I did, yeah.
Made it quick.
There's probably a label on it that says "Made in China."
Did you hear that?
Got a label on it, China.
The problem with Moto's bike.
Oh. Well, Moto and I almost have the identical motorcycles. Mine's a soft tail and his is a Dyna. Same front end. Well, it used to be stock front end, but I changed my front end.
Right.
But they used to be identical front ends, and the only difference was he had shocks on the side and I had hidden, and it was a soft tail. It was a little longer. That's it. Same rake. Same Dyna wide glide rake.
I'm going to switch over to my computer so I got a bigger screen to see when Moto comes back.
Okay. Where's he going?
Back. He's going to the garage. He's grabbed his phone. He's going to show us the fun.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, he should be coming in the door any minute.
Audrey, where are you from?
We lost Sterling.
Did we?
Hi, Audrey.
Yeah, he's gone.
Pushing buttons.
Apparently, he did a sick.
What happened, Sterling?
I'm sure he'll be back if he can.
So long, Derek. Take care, man.
I see Quick Shoe. I think he was leaving too, wasn't he? Quick Shoe.
Yeah,
didn't say bye.
Yeah. It's that dying breed.
They're dropping like flies.
Thanks, Audrey.
Are you hearing me okay tonight, Sick?
I can hear you pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Do I need to pump it up?
No, you sound great. I'm trying to figure out where Audrey's coming in from.
Oh.
Is anyone else streaming?
I believe somebody is.
Looks like Moto, and who is streaming? That's a key fob.
All right, won't be long.
I think it's coming in on key fob. Why am I not a moderator on key fob's channel? key fob? Oh, it's because we did the comment thing. He wanted me to comment on his shorts. The track.
Hey, Rob's neighbor. Thomas Bailey. Hello.
I'm gonna try to get caught up.
It was so hot today, sick, when we was riding up to Coleman. In 22 minutes, my camera shut off.
Oh, yeah, from the heat.
Yeah. It's sitting out there on the front, on the fairing, you know, and all that fairing is hot around. Oh, but it was in the high 90s when we left here.
Thank you, Ordinary Princess. I'm sure you do, Thomas. Dying Breed, what's up, man?
Did you ever find out where Audrey's from?
No. Audrey, where are you from? Here we go.
Why?
Thomas at it again. Oy vey. Just getting the phone. Why what? Why where are you from?
She said yes.
Hey, Sick.
Yeah.
Do me a and move me out from behind this comment screen so people can see the bikes, cars at the strip.
Let me try to move you in the middle. I don't know why it's not letting me move you. We're up top. Yeah, no. Trying. It's not doing it. I can push another button, but I don't know. I don't know. That button? No. Not that button. Fuck. How about that button? Or something like that? Is that better? I don't know if that's better.
We seen.
I don't know. Dean's gonna like.
Why can't we make us bigger but the same?
There you go.
I have a feeling I screwed something up for him.
Moto said if he left, you would start pushing buttons.
Well, you know. He's right.
He's right.
The heckler is prime, y'all. I'm telling you.
Everybody starts encouraging me to do stuff, and next thing you know, I'm starting to press buttons and move shit around. And fuck things up, you know. All right, I muted one of
Wow.
those. What was that?
I don't know. We got a bad echo.
Man. That's bad. Yeah.
All right, it's Moto.
There we go. There we go.
You're back. You're back. You're good now. Uh-oh. What are we going to do? We lost a host. Is it me?
Hold on a second. I'll be right back. I gotta step outside for a second.
So, are you liking the new internet, Matt?
I'll be right back.
All right.
Yes, I'm really loving the new internet. I told the boys yesterday, I did a 19 gigabyte video, 22 minutes. It took it 15 minutes and 3 seconds to upload from the time I pushed the button until it was already on YouTube. The longest process was when it gets to YouTube, they have to do their thing with it, but the upload was in 3 seconds. When I pushed it, it said the first SD portion is uploaded, and then they had to do the process. Hell, that was normally 4 hours. That would have normally have taken me.
I push buttons, Moto. I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Well, that's much better, Mac.
Moto have volume.
Moto can't hear us.
Moto's muted.
No hear Moto.
Oh yeah, I muted Moto. Duh. Moto. There was an echo.
He's not moving his lips either.
I don't know.
Hey, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I muted him again. I muted you again, Moto.
It was weird feedback.
Yeah, something's feeding back crazy.
Your cell phone connected to the Bluetooth or something.
Hey, Miss Kitty, I got to tell you this. I got to tell you.
I got you.
The longest I've ever had in upload is 23 hours. That's when I was on Hughes Internet upload, and I had less than 1 meg upload speed. Less than 1 meg. It was like 0.68 of a meg. 23 hours.
Know your pain, Mac.
We used to load it. I used to take my laptop and go 4 miles over here and load it up. I had to drive 4 miles over here to upload over on AT&T.
You had to go hang out by the antenna.
I had to go hang within the range. I'm so far away from the antenna, but once I go 4 miles, I've got a full signal.
Are we better now?
Oh yeah.
Yes. You know, I had to mute both of them, Moto. I didn't know which one to mute, so I muted the one in the garage first, and then I muted the other one in the studio.
Yeah, that's the problem because I couldn't hear out there either. Like any response, I was asking, did you mute it on purpose? Did I couldn't tell if I left it on.
I muted it.
I know now. I'm just saying what I thought.
I muted it only when it started getting feedback.
Yeah, it was terrible.
So I muted the garage first, and then it wouldn't stop. So then I went to your studio mic, and I muted that one. And then I forgot to unmute the garage, I guess.
It was a weird feedback loop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did have it, like you were saying, connected to the soundboard. So maybe that's why it was doing weird stuff.
Yep. You got it.
I'm going to enter in right here with all the volume down, everything done right, and then I'll walk out there and make sure everything's okay first.
I'm
Or
not going to
disconnect
touch
the
anything.
Bluetooth. Shut off your Bluetooth on the phone.
I'm not touching anything.
Yeah, I'll actually I disconnected it, but I'm just going to shut it off.
That way it won't try to reconnect. You know?
Yep. Extra precaution.
All good, Mama? You want to say hi to the boys? Mom's here. Everyone say hi.
Sure hope.
Hey, Mom.
Hello.
All right. How are you?
Hello.
Everyone said hi.
Yeah, man.
Why am I off the screen?
I got my headphones on.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Because you didn't pay your internet bill. There he is. I should probably turn on a light. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to mute it
I'm gonna-
now.
I'm going to grab a light.
I do want my mic to work when I'm out there. And maybe I can hear you on the phone out there. It should work like that, right? Not loop back.
With a small delay, yes. Latency.
All right.
Oh, no, it's coming. There it goes.
Yeah, I had to turn it down.
Oh, all right.
Okay, I didn't get time.
Moto is our host, the top left person.
Having both
Don't tell nobody.
bikes like cutting out on me and leaving me
No, where did
stranded
that
on the
come
road.
from?
And
Oh. I'm going to remove that from the studio.
Oh.
Oh, it is up. Did you put it up?
Did I put what up?
That. Me.
See
That's
that, yeah.
I just wanted to know.
Your handheld is top right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was wondering what that was. I'm getting confused, man.
Now we're seeing the house where he lives. Out to the garage. Can you maximize that screen? Sick.
Yeah.
I want a motorcycle lift in a garage.
Yeah, I just want a garage or even a shed.
You can pull down the comments there. Now that we have that new little live comment thing on the bottom right, you don't have to pull up the comments so much.
Well, we're caught up now.
All right. He's putting his camera on his tripod. He's got a really cool tripod in his garage.
Is that necessary?
He's gonna set it up. He's gonna fix it live on stream. Everyone gets one turn on a wrench. Beautiful bike.
Yeah, it is a nice bike. I love the paint. The paint is sick. That the flame paint, the ghost flame paint on that. That's a stock Harley paint job too. Looks sweet.
You want to know
Limited
how brave
edition.
Moto is? The fact that he'll do this on a live stream when every single one of us have dropped a motorcycle doing that.
Yeah, I've dropped, definitely dropped. Like
That's how brave Moto is. Wow, you can put the kickstand down on his lift. I tried that on my Harbor Freight lift, and man, shenanigans.
It tries to slide off, doesn't it?
Okay, so the battery's on the other side. Yeah, you can't hear.
Can't hear.
Yeah, we can't hear you. And he's not. Oh wait, where's the mute?
Make sure he's not muted on the iPhone. Make sure that one's unmuted. Make sure the studio is muted though.
Studio is muted.
Okay. And then now his iPhone should be unmuted.
I don't know how to unmute the iPhone. Hold on. Wait.
We'll figure it out, Dean.
No, it's not muted. None of them are muted. Neither of them are muted.
Well, we're paying attention. We see the Holly Rider trying to figure out how his battery works. Surprised his phone doesn't have audio. It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. I wonder if he muted it.
Well, you can't mute a microphone on a phone.
I have to take my seat off to get to my battery.
This is fun. I like watching people work on their bikes.
The new Softails are terrible about when you got to get the battery out. You got to take the seat off.
Yep.
You got to disconnect a bunch of the wiring.
Yeah, I watched key fob do that. It was a nightmare.
I changed my battery out here, and the hardest part about it is the backrest. You got to squeeze those those two little bars. You got to squeeze them together and lift up on the backrest before you can get the seat off.
That's right.
It's hard to reach your hand in between there to get it.
Rob's neighbor says, I hate riding up the motorcycle lifts and realizing my reach isn't the same. Yeah, I've had that happen. Anytime you hear a man screaming from his garage, he's probably on his motorcycle lift. He's going to grab a coffee there. So T25 torque. That cover comes off pretty easy. He's got a good battery. It's a good brand. Make sure that's tight. He says it's not. And that one's loose. There we go.
Look at that.
Score 1 for Sick Bastards.
Yeah.
Score 2 for Sterling Wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So he was having issues with his bike running. And as he was riding, it kept stalling out. And I thought immediately it was a carburetor issue. Well, his bike is fuel injected. So there's fuel pumps and fuel injectors and all that stuff. Well, Sick Bastards saw while he was riding that his speedometer died and went all the way down to 0 when he was still doing like 30, 40 mile an hour.
Yeah.
So that's indicative of a loose ground or a loose positive.
Electrical, yeah.
So not like that.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you want the spacer. You want the spacer against the battery, holding the cables away from the terminal.
Now, mine, you put the spacer
The
in
way
the
you had
battery,
it.
in the battery post. There should be a
I'd have
slot.
to see it closer. I'd have to see it closer.
Yeah, there's no way we can see it.
As long as it screws on there, it's tight and it doesn't short against the frame. It don't matter how you put it on there.
Yeah, there should be there's a gap in between where the face of it is and the back of the battery part, and it goes down in there.
And then there's that little captive nut on the inside of the terminal.
Yep.
That always fights you.
Yep.
For side post like that. And it's cute that it's a Phillips screwdriver for that, but I still crank on it with my 10 mil. I saw a little bit of a spark there. And that's only because you're supposed to connect the ground first.
Yep.
Happens to my Harley a lot. Brown Chicken saying, yeah, it's the way they vibrate and stuff. It knocks terminals loose, battery cables loose.
So first thing I do is when I have an issue of any kind with my bike is battery. I touch it. And usually it goes away. 9 out of 10 times it goes away if it's electrical.
I'm like,
yeah, that's what Shade Tree says that too, like 9 times out of 10. And then he gets those used batteries that gets rebuilt.
Yeah.
I'm like riding on Ruby. It takes forever to get down there to the battery, and everything's good and easy. Once you get down there, that you have no problem. Everything's laid out real good, but getting to it, especially on the side of the road. You guys remember when my battery was dead and I had Angelique to push the trike?
Yeah.
She pushed it. I mean, she was like, oh man.
So here's what's going on. Now I remember why I put that spacer where I did. Because my bolts are too long. As soon as I get it, I can get it started and go in, but then it hits the back of the battery as it comes through, where the nut is behind, because there is that section, like Frog was saying. Okay.
Yep.
And now I lost my spacer, which I can use a nut or whatever and put it on, or find a proper screw to put in there. Or I'll cut it off on the damn
die grinder.
But I don't think it's going to hit the metal thing, either one of them. I mean, it was just fine. It was just loose as hell. Yeah. I mean, you saw it. It was loose as hell.
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah.
You don't have extra battery hardware just sitting around in there? Every time you buy a new battery, they give you new hardware.
That's what I was thinking too. Like if I make them short, then I'm going to have a short, then shit's going to be short. But I don't think it ever would need one any longer than, I don't even know why it's that long in the first place.
Yeah. Well,
but I'm going to go out
because sometimes you need that spacer to keep the wires away from certain things, or sometimes batteries are within a battery box, so you need the terminals to be a little bit longer to be outside the battery box.
That's true.
My batteries run underneath my seat.
So I didn't want to be. I'm sorry. What?
No, I was just going to say my batteries run underneath my seat. Yours is right next to it, underneath it. It's like so accessible. They're both so accessible.
Yeah, I didn't want to be out there dilly-dallying around, wasting anybody's time and trying to mess it up and because I wanted to kind of do it right. And I go, well, I can do it right and do it another time so I can do all that stuff. But if I could talk while I was out there, would be great. And I don't know why. I don't have my mic muted. So why is not my phone picking up? You know,
that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird.
If you're going to work on it later, go ahead and disconnect it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I will definitely do that. But yeah, it's on here. It should be on out there. I don't even have nothing plugged into it. So, yeah.
Moto, I gotta step away for a second. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, man. Thanks for helping, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Moto. Good job there.
I left them so freaking abandoned. I want to see what this looks like a little bit quick. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, that was a pretty decent view, I guess. And you did see that spark too. That's exactly what happened. See all the mud on my rear fender. That was from the last ride on the 3rd. It was just downpour. Man, I'm glad it didn't happen then during the downpour and everything. And I need to keep.
Oh, while you're there, clean the fender while you got the battery cover off. You know.
And I need to keep that starred. What is it called? It's not an Allen.
E25 Torx. It's a Torx bit.
Yeah, I need to keep that with me because, you know, if you ever needed a quick jump or just to check something like that, I would have had no way to do that. Something that simple, you know, out on the road.
Yeah. Which is why we check our battery cables at least once a month.
Howdy, Jim. How you doing, man? Gosh, thanks you guys. Thanks a lot, Sick and whoever's, we all did it. So I appreciate y'all. How you
Good
doing,
time.
Road Reality? Good. We're troubleshooting problems. I had horrible way home, and it was just I was like no idea. And as soon as I was putting on power, that's why I thought like as soon as I was putting on power, it started cutting out on me. It's like, man, I'm not gonna be able to even go anywhere. But that didn't hold true every time.
Yeah.
It's like
Because the battery's connected, you weren't able to get good amperage through it.
maybe when I engaged the gearing, it vibrated more or something and said, or who knows? Who knows? We'll never know. All right, Rob, Carrie. Woo!
And some of the comments are coming from key fobs.
Yeah.
I was getting pretty bummed out because that's kind of like what my R1 does, and then I'm going, this one's gonna do it, and then my car really needs tires. I'm going, oh boy.
So that being said, how about you check the battery on your R1 too?
Yeah, I haven't done, and I've been through a couple batteries since I've had that same exact issue. But I mean, it don't hurt to check.
And listen, like a loose battery ground will mess up a battery. It'll mess up an alternator. That's got to be super tight all the time.
It's shooting bad current, uneven current.
Moto, I gotta leave the studio for a second and come back in.
Hi, Audrey. All right, yeah, I got you, man.
Sick, needs to poop.
Now I do know that some people will put Loctite.
He's saying he's got technical issues when in actuality, got to poop.
I'd never used Loctite on a battery because you want it metal on metal as much as you can. But I will use little spring lock washers.
Yeah,
because you would have to get another. I don't know how that. I guess that nut stays in place because it's flush on one side and jacked up against the back because it just sits there loose and floating. So when you first do it, you have to put something in there to shim it, and that's what I thought that spacer was for. That's why I tried to put it in there, and then I lost it, and it got shoved way back, and now I don't even know where my spacer's at.
Well, it actually
just rock your motorcycle and it'll fall on the ground.
I could find the spacer if I just go and take everything out and pull the battery back out and look down in there in the box, the inside, and see where it went. But I didn't want to take like an hour.
You have an air, like an air nozzle on a compressor. Just blow it out. Just walk up to the bike and wherever it fell, just blow it out.
Yeah.
What's up, recycled hooligan?
Go back in towards the engine, towards the other side of the bike, past the. And I think it went inside the case. There's channels.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'm screwed. How you doing, Connie?
No, and anytime I dropped a bolt or nut in an automobile when I'm working it, when I was a mechanic, air nozzle, just blow it out. It'll land on the ground. You'll find it later.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I got a magnetic thing too, one of those.
Yes.
Antenna dealy bobbers. Doohickeys.
Whatchamacallits.
I'm using my mechanical terms, so I'm not I'm not a mechanic.
Yes, you're right.
But I'm inclined to think I am mechanically inclined.
We all are.
We're all YouTube certified.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the truth. Oh, would I miss anything going while I was doing all that? Anybody new come in that we didn't know or said, hi, recycled hooligan, check your tires as well. Not just the pressure, but the entire, like do an inspection while it's up there. It's a great idea. Great idea. Because I had to work on, I had to go over to the, you saw I had to get on the side of the shoulder a couple of times. And of course, I take the shoulders when I got to pass a bunch of cars in that horrible standstill, barely moving traffic. So there's staples, there's everything over there. Screws, nuts, bolts, sharp things, rocks.
Razor blades.
Yeah.
Candy wrappers.
Depending on what end of town you're in, you can find hypos and whatever else.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Thank you, hooligan. That's a must, man. This is what I learned. Volts, visuals, oil, lights, tires and brakes, steering and suspension. So those are things you're familiar with.
Pre-trip.
No. That's great.
Anytime you get into a vehicle, that's what you look at.
Oh, like the inspection, like your basic pre-trip for a motorcycle. I'm so lame at that. And if I'd have been not lame, like checking, like after you install your battery, hey, let's go check that battery again, make sure you did it right, but like, nah, it's good.
Hey, Keith Bob.
Yeah.
I just got your message that you sent me today about noontime. I just got it. So my apologies. I would have already had it done.
Damn straight.
I love it. I love it, man.
No.
Yeah, I just saw his text a while ago. I assume that was you, Keith-Bob.
You have to prove the volts in your test. Prove the volts in your test. Not quite sure what that means, but whatever you're doing, you're getting it done. I'm doing fine. Just been missing you guys. Well, you've been missing us. Are you missing us like when we go live? Maybe that's what you meant. Yeah. Yep. Keyfobs.
Or maybe Connie just has really
I'm
bad
not looking
aim.
at Keyfob no more while I'm talking. And shake that head all you want, mofo. Thank you, Audrey. Who'd you subscribe to? Wait, before I say thank you, who'd you subscribe to? We got a bunch
Subscribe
of
to Keith-Bob.
And it don't matter who you say. I'm just glad you're here. It's all good.
What's up, ZZ?
Do I sound noble? I sound noble, don't I?
If you subscribe to me, I'll write you a song.
That's squeaky. That don't work, Bob. Horrible.
I must
Just
have not
saying.
made it through.
I love you, Fob, though. You know that. It's not even coming through a little bit. It's not even coming through a little bit.
That's so loud, is what he said. I could read his lips. He can't turn on the microphone because he has the drag strip.
Yeah.
That and Brainy talks a lot, so he's got to keep his
barking orders at you. There you go. That's so good. So yeah, I got links too. If you need links, whatever, let me know out in the chat. Anybody? What was the new lady person's name? I didn't even. Audrey. I'm assuming. Is that
she just
ma'am?
subscribed to Brainy.
Subscribe to Brainy.
That's so great.
Yep, she could use some more subscribers.
Okay, that's why I don't see.
Mystical Rider subscribe.
I was going to give you a wrench if you wanted it, but you're not in my chat. I can't do that. Good seeing you guys again. It's been a while. Say again, Sterling. What?
He's over on Keyfob's live.
Yep. I should have checked and looked for the little link symbol first, but it's too much. It's too much for the CPU. It's a little slow. It's kind of outdated. It's getting old.
Too much like work.
Getting old. Yeah, you subscribe to us. Brainy got a new sub. Brainy got a new sub. Yes, I've been missing you in the morning, I say. Yeah. Well, we do Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And I don't know somebody else that nobody really does any other ones. Carney will get up and do something afterwards sometimes.
That
you're gonna try and do
on a Saturday.
You're gonna try and do Friday.
The live I had Monday morning is supposed to be Friday morning. I gotta get home and change it.
Oh.
Sorry.
So there you go. Do. SNS, how you doing, man? Good to see you, bro. We didn't get sick back yet, did we? No.
He's pooping.
Yeah.
A lot.
Might be a cheese one. It takes time.
It's obvious that he's struggling.
Gotta coax it a little and be careful.
That might be one of those where he just has to lay down in the backyard and wait for nature to take his course.
Terrible. Oh. You've been staying. I do that too. I've been really bad at it, Connie. Really bad.
Here.
You got Fabi too. That's awesome. You got you a subby there too.
I have really restricted internet here, so I wind up staying up till like 2, 3 in the morning trying to watch videos and respond to emails and.
Yeah. Putting out shorts. You've been doing quite a few of them too.
Yeah, if you see me put out a short, it's because I have internet.
And it's shorter. Shorter time.
That means I'm in town and can bounce signals across the universe.
Yeah. Oh, Ray had to go, right? Yeah. Ray
He was going on a journey, wasn't he?
Earlier.
Yeah. He texted me while I was out in the garage. I was like, oh boy, what? So I was having all difficulties, with my
audio
connection and echoing, and then I had that, and I was like, "Oh, Ray, what up? Let me see what he got going on." Band. That's all I see on a short. There he is.
Sterling wheel.
Yeah, I always go back on my PC to make a comment or something because I'm sure that's copyright crap.
Yeah, you can play it 15 seconds.
Yeah. Just
we had to wash Mom's truck today, make sure it's all clean and detailed. And then I noticed there was a sticker sitting on a pole.
Ooh. Oh, really? At the wash?
Yeah. And it said banned video, and I thought, perfect for a YouTube short.
Yeah. In your colors, too. You got a shampoo vacuum at home, Sick? Anybody?
Shampoo. So that short that I did with Buck, where he's trying to escape me on his Indian, it's up to almost 5,000 views, I think.
Yeah.
It'll be the 3rd or 4th short there.
That's a great one. Yeah, we'll go back and check that out too. Why has that got a dislike on it? Can you believe that?
No way.
Go ahead and give it a dislike. See if I love you.
I guess I did. I didn't even. And I actually comment on that one because that's cool about the growing in the urban area. There we go. We'll switch that. That must have been a boo-boo, man. I'd never do that.
I don't even get notified if my videos get a thumbs down. I kind of wish it would.
Well, it'll tell you a percentage in your studio. When you look at your stats, you can find all the percentage right there. Like I had like 50 thumbs down on that Kawasaki one, but I had over 200,000 views on it too. But there were still people that were, ugly enough to give 50 people out of 200,000 give a thumbs down on a short Kawasaki short.
Which is fine. That's less than 10%.
That's how ugly does it. But getting this tutu.
Yeah.
It's Butterfly Book.
Loves company moto.
Say what?
Misery loves company for some reason.
Yeah, I got you now. Yeah. They'd just be ugly, man.
So that tattoo means a lot to Buck, and the butterfly is for his wife that passed away. And because we see those butterflies all the time around us, it's crazy.
Done by a cool biker. This was neat too. He got a lot of. Oh.
YouTube was shadow banning that video. It only got like 100 views.
Yeah, I thought I saw way more than that. Like on my phone, I thought I saw 70 or 80 thumbs up, and maybe he has it. Maybe it's his own one that he has on his own channel.
Yeah, so I gave Buck a version of this video too, and his got like 1,200 views.
Yeah.
And then the wind chimes.
Ain't that crazy?
This one.
There we are.
Yeah, how many views is on that one now?
Can I put volume?
Sterling.
Yeah, there's no
Wheel.
music.
107 likes.
Yep. Yammers wasn't even making the effort, was it? I mean, it wasn't training, is what I meant.
I was half throttle. You okay, Mom?
I told you he was going to try and run from me.
Hey, Connie.
I need my sirens and lights.
Sirens and lights. You got to pull them over for going too slow.
Okay.
Not getting out of the way. 9.5K there, Sterling. 10,000.
Whoa. It had
Coming right
5,000
on
this
up.
morning.
That's fantastic. You got
Just
great
think of
views on most of
White
them.
man chasing an Indian.
Yeah, imagine that.
1.1, 1.4.
900 and something, 920.
1,000 basically, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I do good, man.
No, that's 900. Like, that's it. not hundreds of thousands.
Let me see here if we can. I wish it would show you what I'm doing, how I navigate. I save all your guys'
Thanks, SNS.
things in my browser. So I just go right to your channel.
Later SNS.
Oh, good.
And I don't have to look it up.
Old Mac.
Let's see what Mac you got. See it a couple out recently too. You hear, Mac? I know you make a score. You're so well behaved.
Sterling, put a comment down, please.
I'm in the basement.
You're not in the basement.
Yeah, you're sitting right there.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, there he is.
I felt terrible.
I couldn't see him.
Sterling, you need to be up somewhere. I don't need to be. I'm just here.
Well, that's what happens when you just don't pull up the comments and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'd rather my guests be showing than me. That's my thinking. Nita, how you doing? Man? I was gonna say, man, I need to say sweetheart or something. Something nice.
Kitty, you can click on Sterling's comment and go to his page, and you'll be able to subscribe.
I'll drop a link too.
Yeah, please drop your own links. Help me out.
Link.
Or I'll get behind. Sterling, there's one for Sterling by SNS. Thank you, SNS. Beautiful man. How was that, Salty? Well, you stop and look at me. What'd you say? Like, what did you say? You talking to me? See, Mac is one that I can't comment on unless I'm here at the PC, so I didn't. You won't. Oh, you did. See, there is. Good you eat. I could eat Mexican every day.
Me too.
Me too.
I could eat it twice a day.
But that's when I got to go onto my PC, which I was at work, so I was able to.
Oh, man, that's some good eating today.
Woo, buddy. Angelique loving it too.
Yeah,
that's full yum on right there.
That plate is red hot. See how she's using the end of her fingernails to move it? Uh-oh.
Little
Herb Albert Tijuana brass.
Yeah. No, she didn't go for no stuffed jalapenos.
He tried.
We didn't get any there. We make them here at the house. I put bacon and everything. I've stuffed them with crab meat and then wrap them in bacon.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
And get these comments caught up again. And I'll get back to the video.
Good seeing Nita. Actually, Moto, if you want to move your motorcycle video to the bottom, then we'll see you.
Is there a motorcycle video up still? Oh,
No,
I do. I forgot to take it
garage.
down. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Let me go take care. Is Sick here? Are you here, Sick?
I'm here.
Yeah. I'm going to go take care of that. Oopsie. Took myself down. I don't know what I'm doing. There we are. Yeah, I'm just going to go grab my phone and go shut that off and then take care of my garage so I can take care of it better. I mean, I left my motorcycle out all night the other day when I headed out for one of these lives and left it out there to put a little cam on it and just for fun.
Yeah.
And ended up after I got done and went upstairs, my stuff was all outside.
Left it out there and forgot it.
Hell yeah.
Keys in the ignition.
No keys. It's a fob.
The fob.
But
Uh-huh.
it's easy to put in neutral and roll off.
I don't even have a fob anymore.
No.
No.
You fobless.
I'm fobless.
That's probably a good thing.
I don't know how I did
In other
that because I
words-
used to have fobs, but
He doesn't give a fob.
Where are we at? I lost track of comments. Guys.
I had a
SNS was dropping links and everyone's saying hi. We got Steven Drones is a new one.
Steven is?
Steven Drones in Styan O.
That's my
Yeah,
buddy
man.
Steven Drones. He
Oh,
he's
great.
He's my drone buddy.
I'll be back.
Nice.
He's a bike rider up in Connecticut. Man, they go on some good rides up there.
I'm looking at getting a first person view drone pretty soon. And then turns out DJI is all being held in customs right now.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Really?
You know, I've got
They got spyware in them.
Do you have your commercial pilot's license for drones?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean 107.
Yep.
I've only been
Trainees?
stopped twice, but thank God I had them.
Brady has turned into T-Fob. They're at the track watching the drag races.
Yeah. Remember what I told you at the dirt track race about the organization?
Yeah.
Yeah.
None whatsoever where you're at, huh?
Hey, Connie.
It'd be all right. Enjoy the show, though.
We're watching you.
Yeah, we're watching you, Key Fob.
Check your messages.
Mine?
He's got it on a extender pole or something.
Ah, yeah.
That's cool. And then he's got his 360 right there.
Very
on
nice.
the tripod.
I got you on the old widescreen there, Fob. So
Very cool. Jump out on the track.
Hey, Brainy. Hey, hey.
Why doesn't Brainy have her ukulele?
Because, you know, she is a dedicated practicing, getting the finger calluses up. The skills are being honed.
You can get calluses on a ukulele.
If you press hard enough.
Now that's a dragster.
That was cool.
Scraping
I remember
up
going
rubber.
to tractor races. You been to a tractor pull, Sterling?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
Yeah, the fair. Those are awesome at the fair. I love it. Those were so badass. Some had actual jet engines on them and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Well, we got to look at.
Or
We're
they
taking you down.
had five different big blocks on it with superchargers and nitrous and yeah.
Insane.
And we
Green
watched them
goat.
in the Kingdom Stadium, racing side by side, pulling sleds, and they had
Oops, sorry.
5 engines
Sorry,
both.
Stick. I skipped 2.
Was I double?
Brainy went, hey. You want me to keep
Brady's
going?
got
Then?
she's got her ukulele.
Great to see
Where
you
is it?
back on again.
Ukulele and drag racing is the best thing ever.
I hear that train a coming.
Bob says you can't hear the ocean.
You toot your horn? Got a horn to toot over there?
It's fixing to blow.
I got a horn.
Fixing to blow. Yeah, your real one.
There's my horn right there. That's actually a steam whistle off a tractor that my mom's great uncle used to have.
Ouch. Yeah, well, you got to hear the real deal. I know Sterling did watching what what do you call it?
It was the big boy.
The big boy.
Union Pacific big boy.
That's a once in a lifetimer thing for some people, man. I'll never get to see that, but that's very cool. We have steam.
Yeah, I don't think it goes to the East Coast, so you'd have to
Yeah.
ride to like Nebraska or something.
Yeah. Steam, everything all steam engine. I forgot what they call it, but they used to have a annual, like in Minnesota, where the thrashers and the things they used on the farm that were all operated like that. And they'd bring out those old antiques, and
Yep.
I don't even know if they still do it.
They still do. You gotta get back to Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever seen a Shea train?
Yes.
Yes.
The Shea locomotive.
Shea engine locomotive.
X-Masses.
It's a gear drive locomotive. Steam engine is gear drive.
Yeah, gear drive. The pistons are vertical instead of horizontal, and they use them up in the Cascade Mountains, pulling the big train logs out. Huge logs.
I don't know if old Mac's got, but you want to get some old Mac bucks and swap some stickers with them. I'll put his link out there as well. S&S probably has already done it, but just in case.
Yeah, S&S knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
Yeah, you don't miss anything.
Yeah, we're trying to. Anybody wants
it
to
now because his reception went bad.
Stay in touch with us. Man, are you totally satisfied with your new fiber optics, Mac? Like I know it's kind of early to tell, but you need a good storm and all that, but I don't think a storm's going to even affect what you have.
There's no Wi-Fi being sent
Right.
7 miles to my house.
Yeah, it's all wired.
It's right here in the wall. The glass comes right here under my feet.
Somebody'd have to go out and cut your cord
Yeah,
before it
yeah.
would. Mm-hmm.
Is it
What do you think
underground, Mac?
Pardon me?
Is it underground?
Yeah, it's under the house, and they brought it up under the floor, and they
So it's
mounted it
not-
on the wall back there.
It's not on the telephone lines. It's under.
It's on the telephone going out of here. Once it leaves my house, it goes up to the telephone pole, and then they got it on all the poles.
Okay.
It's this is the size of it. This is what it looks like. That's the diameter of the fiber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, very small.
They didn't let you have a piece? Yeah. Give you some extra?
They did give me 2 6-foot long fiber jumpers, where you'd use that J45, your what
Like the Ethernet.
Ethernet, yeah. These here carry up to 10 gigabytes.
Wow.
A normal 150 Ethernet would fail because it can't deliver. That's where the bottleneck would be. Yeah, I'm fiber all the way up to the computer.
This guy always celebrating. I don't know these shorts I keep running into.
Ooh.
No, if he keeps drinking, he's not going to live to a ripe old age.
I don't know. It'll pickle you.
It's gonna kill him. I know it is.
They call it be pickled. You be preserved for a long time.
It won't need no embalming.
Look at that. I wonder if 2.4's out there. You'd be foaming at the mouth right now. Oh.
In a frozen glass, chilled glass.
Anticipation.
Frosty mug. That's greatest with root beer and root beer floats. I'd put my mugs in the freezer just for that.
Out of 6 of them they gave me for my 20th year with the company, I still have 3 of them.
Oh, let's get a sip in. We sipping? We're gonna see the sip?
Oh, I think
No, he's a chugger. Look at his face. He's a chugger.
Oh man.
this guy.
See, told you.
You leaving it up to the imagination.
What's up, Sophie?
That's a jalapeno. Oh, we should check that.
Yeah, she's gonna take a bite.
That's not deep fried, is it?
That's deep fried, yeah. old Run,
That's
Connie's
a little,
Is this
son.
appropriate?
a little
Is this
suggestion,
appropriate
by
to
the
show
way.
on the internet?
Just saying. Looks like it could be dirty. It's just my mind.
That's your mind.
See, that's what
Connie's son,
Service
he likes fried jalapenos. And one time we was
let's
all
see, let me get back on these again.
we were all camping, and he deep fried a bunch of jalapenos for everybody. Well, I'm the senior at the campground, and so he brings the first serving over to me. So I take one by the tail there, and when I bit into it, hot boiling grease shot down to the back of my throat.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And they were all laughing because old Matt couldn't handle the heat.
Rascal, you know who Rascal is,
Yeah,
y'all.
200-degree grease, though.
It scalded the back. It just raised havoc with my uvula.
See, y'all know who Rascal is.
Not familiar.
Anybody? Our American outlaw guy, our North Dakota Bismarck man.
Yeah.
Our
Oh, he
wonderful.
changed his name?
Yeah. Just wanted to let you all know on that. It's good to see you. And man, you survived some of the most horrible tornadoes you ever see. If you watch shorts, and I'm sure you see a good dozen or more of them. They hit a flood. They're not. You don't always get tornadoes. That's kind of rare. It's not very common, but this year they've been hammered with it. Minnesota and Wisconsin.
He's salty. I saw him come on earlier, but he had something he had to do.
Yeah. Anyway, I put a bunch of links up there. I'm just going to click them real quick. Come on. There you go. Oops, that's not a mix. I have some old Macs. I saw the truck show. They are chain drive with sweeping hoods. So cool.
Yeah, prior to 1930. And then some of the super heavy haul stuff was chain drive up until the 60s.
There was a truck called the Sterling years ago before these new Sterlings. They were chain drive, and they used to come up out of the strip pits, and they had the tandem, axles and everything, but they was chain driven. They were beautiful. They were a big workhorse truck, the Sterling.
Yeah.
Oh, my name got changed today. I checked in with the barber, and whoever answered the phone put my name as Sirline. So it's Serline. So if I change my sex, that's my female name now.
Sirloin steak.
Sirline.
A sirloin steak could be a little funky. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Go sirloin.
I don't like sparkles on my steak.
Yeah, I'm good.
We got our lovely Ruby in the
riding
house.
on Ruby. Yeah.
He did a nice 5-year review on Ruby. Things he's done, his thoughts about what he would invest his money in again if he had to, all kinds of different stuff. So,
what's up, people? Welcome to Riding on Ruby. Well, I hope you all had an awesome 4th of July yesterday and everybody was safe, happy, and healthy. So here I am. We got Ruby out. We're sitting here at the hangout waiting for the rest of the guys to come. So I hope everyone's going to have the most awesome, happy, healthy day. And as usual, people, peace and love.
Oh, man. What a guy.
that's his slogan all the time, pretty much, on most of his stuff. Peace and love. So hats off to you, bro. Thank you always.
Does some awesome, like, good morning shorts and stuff.
Yeah, man.
So, Moto, do you have YouTube open on one of your windows?
Oh,
On your
gotcha.
computer. You can gift memberships. You can gift up to 10 free a month, I believe. So on the YouTube, you can click the little, where you
money sign.
You'd usually click on the money sign. You can actually gift memberships to your channel.
I
if
was
you want.
testing that out a few days ago when I was setting it up, thinking it would prompt me, and I just hit it, and all of a sudden, oh, thanks, congratulations, you just bought 5. So I bought, like,
Now you didn't
it's not
buy
a
it.
problem, but I bought.
You're gifting them.
Yeah, gifting. Yeah, for a month.
Yeah. I only brought that up because mine expired.
I remember I used to, it's a roll of the dice. I actually
if you
go
could
out of my
kindly
way.
press that button.
When I go to Sterling's channel for how many months and I do this and I pull out right when, and I actually give you I don't wait around for a gift one. I just sub up and I stay your member for months and months and months. Pay it right
Yeah,
out
but
of
I'm
this thing.
homeless.
Right out of this
I'm
thing.
homeless. I'm homeless and unemployed. You're supposed to show pity.
It's all right, man. It's just we're just pulling legs, man. It's all good. I'm just
As long as you pull the
fat
third leg,
boy
I'm
of prom,
happy.
man. I'm just glad to be here. Just glad to be here. Just happy to be here. All the rest don't matter. And where's the other? Did I already bring it back?
Hey, yes, and
I
yes.
show off my frog cup. I use that almost every time I'm on the live, don't I, Frog? Have you seen it a few times? Maybe.
I've seen frog bucket, but never seen a frog cup.
Yeah, my coffee. Let me go get it. I think I was all done, that's why.
It don't cost nothing to sub. Oh,
Yeah,
they're
sub
probably
is
the
free.
membership thing. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I've had 2 cups, so I don't need too much. You got to be careful.
2 cups at 9 p.m. Jeez. Rebel.
Ways you can just support your channels if you like somebody a little bit, right? And Frog actually has merchandise and stuff. And yeah, you know,
No, I
give a
appreciate
cup
that.
of Christmas to somebody, you know. Whatever.
Go on, Audrey.
Yeah, I want to let me leave myself up on solo. You good with that, or
we go for salty badger?
What's up, Salty?
Sarcasm. Hey.
There's
Oh,
another
what you got
Frogzilla.
there, Mac?
That
Hold
is
on.
the froggy.
Crikey.
Nice.
There's some frogs everywhere.
He's got the official frog headset.
It's
Frogs
everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Be hopping all over the place, man.
I can't show you what Frog gave me.
No, you're tattooed. Private.
It's gigantic.
The after
and
hours
veiny.
show, maybe.
It's aggressive.
Yeah, that's horrible, Rob's neighbor.
Yeah, what level of membership do you have to be to get access
Hey,
to that?
Toga.
That's a whole different platform, Moto. Come on now.
The Tinder version. Rascal. Good to see you, man. It is. Oh, Salty, you there?
Yeah, I was
You there,
watching
Salty?
some videos about the truck show. That was crazy stuff, man.
On Salty?
There's a chance that I might make it to a couple truck shows this year.
I don't know. I think it may have been Rob's neighbor.
Oh.
I don't know. I can neither confirm nor deny that it's Rob's neighbor. But I saw something about a truck show, and it was a long video, and it was a lot of trucks. So I don't know.
How many joints have you had, sick bastard?
No, we're not measuring them by joints. They're all gone.
Oh,
New level. I knew it was going to be Pantera.
We can roll other ones though. You know, that's obvious.
It's the sweeper.
Well, that and there's always meth.
Well, hey, I'm good on meth.
You've had enough.
A lot of skills.
I don't do meth. I'm good.
A lot of skills in the community.
You're finished for the day.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh,
Right,
there's
Kyle.
Bam. Whoopsie. I meant to hit that one. And I
That
still
bike's
got
gonna
that
be
up.
cool.
Yeah. But VAM is going to be starting. I guess Ray will be leaving tomorrow. This is one of the runs that we went on. Got some nice, what do you call those, switchbacks right there?
Yeah.
And
Moto, did you give out memberships?
You're supposed to.
Not today.
Do it.
Did you gift? Someone gifted Kyle Peterson.
Yeah. No, I did the
Yeah,
other day.
Okay.
I did the other day. I gave out some. I was just telling the story about it, about checking the button to see how it worked, and I knew how to do it a different way. And then it just like, oh, well, it does it automatically. There's no, are you sure? Or how many, you know, it just boom.
He said thank you.
I miss using your little emoticons.
He says thank you and he appreciates it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. There's some quite a few members only stuff too that you can look at that might be interesting, might not. You can browse it if you want to see what stuff it is. Nothing I wouldn't show to you here anyway, but it's just a fun little thing to have and do.
So cowboy.
Nothing too important.
Olga is present. Polga has landed.
Yeah.
Olga has landed.
He's going to be up all night.
And sleep all day.
In Turkey.
Hope you feel better. SNS isn't feeling well.
SNS said, what did he say? I wish I could have made it to the show. That's a different show you all were talking about. Kyle, how you doing? Again.
He hasn't been feeling well. I think he was laid up.
Yeah.
SNS was saying his hearing aid died. So everyone needs to start using sign language.
It's the only one I got.
Yeah, I only know two.
Yeah.
That, and I can turn it around. I can reverse it. I got one that goes to 11. Like 421. It's not 420. Why do 420 when you got 421? That's one more, right?
That's one that goes to 11.
Goes to Nothing more brighten your day than those types of jokes. Sick. I love.
Dude, we couldn't think of Spinal Tap for the life of us the other day.
I thought about that today too. I was going,
Yeah, you were
like,
stone.
We were both out of our minds. I was
our
like,
brains were so clogged with the information of trying to do what we were doing that there was no room for even a small memory, something simple. There was no recall.
Nothing.
Total zero recall.
And it kept on like coming to my head, and then it would leave.
Trying to explain it early.
And then it would partially come to my brain, and then it would leave again. I was like, God damn it, it left again.
Hold on.
Yep.
Oh,
it's gone again.
Oh.
What's up,
It's like a brain freeze.
For reals, though, it came and went like 7 times. I was like, what is happening? I was like, it's all those whatchamacallits, isn't it?
You put the gummies in the wrong place.
Oops. Over the shrubbery.
Oh, I gotta shut my shade. I don't need to be showing off to the whole world out here. See all my secrets.
You don't want people watching you live stream?
Yeah.
I'm in my bedroom. I'm doing a live stream from my bedroom for the first time.
It's nice.
I unplugged the router. I brought the
You have
router
to do it through here. I don't live stream to the neighborhood, for free.
Well, what you need to do is put on your front yard your YouTube. Moto Bob Virginia is live.
Yeah, live. Come on in. Come on in. Look what the sign dragged in. That would be rather interesting, huh? Instead of Christmas lights, I'd be all YouTubed up.
Yep.
It's a thought, isn't it?
We're so far behind.
So you're actually in your bedroom there, sick?
Yeah.
On a fancy bed over there?
And it's hot in there.
It's well, it's I'm on 2 box springs and a mattress.
Yeah.
Okay.
So. But
Not hot in there. The computer don't make it any hotter.
No, and this is the old kitchen table that was in the kitchen because she had a second kitchen table in storage, so we put that kitchen table in there. And then like I don't know, I got it. That's
there you go.
Places for a TV to be put, and there's 2 nightstands, which I'm not going to use.
Is that his merch link?
Yep.
That's yeah.
Is that the address?
I need merch.
I deleted that a
It's
while
not
ago
hard.
when I thought you had trouble with it, and that's why I deleted it. Now I haven't never been able to get it back. I've asked. I know I have, but I'm gonna try.
You
to
can
grab
go
it.
on Spring, and you can pretty much start
I'm
the
lazy.
merch for free. You know,
I'm lazy.
it
I
takes
want
the
a free link.
yeah.
Who's Kyle?
Every time I comment, it does it 3 times.
See, some of these didn't work, or something. I thought.
Yeah, I never got
they-
mine. I ordered mine, but they quit even communicating with me. I never
Did you
put
get
no
your
fuss
money
up. They
back?
just no, hell no. That's no problem. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I never got
Yeah,
mine. But
that's why
they
it was
quit
just-
communicating with me
Mhm.
altogether. They
I
kept
wish you
saying,
would have told me.
"Oh hell, it don't matter. Make no difference."
It does to me.
I mean, it was them promising every
Well-
month. They would say every month they go,
Yeah.
"We're getting closer. We're almost there. You know, bear with us." And then they just
Wally
quit
says
altogether.
she's on their ass.
Yeah, somebody.
Yeah.
That way, it's
Yeah,
actually
you
good
you want the rest
information.
of us to order.
Yeah, it's good information for him to know anyway. That way, you know, you can have it
Yeah.
fixed for any future purchases, and you don't have somebody, you know, throwing a hissy fit or whatever it may happen, or you
Well,
just not
apparently
getting
it's
paid
just the
because you didn't get.
clothes.
Yeah, it's closed.
No
You
clothes.
said closed. Okay,
The
closed.
shirts and the hoodies and because everything else has been coming through fine, but
Yeah, I got mine. I mean, I don't know, it
yeah.
took 2-3 weeks, whatever, you know, it wasn't, I didn't care. I just wanted to have it. I needed a coffee cup for the coffee show, and I wanted to have a channel cup merch, something. I was gonna get one.
I need to
from
make
a few
an
channels.
actual logo for my channel. Like all you guys have stickers and stuff. I need to step up my game.
Mac
You're
got
slacking, man.
stickers the other day.
Yeah. Yeah, I sent you a bunch already. Well, it's mine, but there you go.
Make sure we got some light. Let me turn some light on, damn it.
Right there.
The big Mac money, stripper money.
So yeah.
Yeah, and it's up to date because it's not $1 no more. You can get nothing for $1, but $3 might bat an eyelash. I don't know. And Mac got us covered with $3 now.
And it peels real easy off the paper.
Oh, dude, let me tell you, this is one that you can just do like this, bend it, and grab the corner and go. I'm not gonna do it because I'm not. I don't. It's my last one, and
yeah.
And he gave me 3, which was really awesome. Thank you so much, Mac. I got one on my helmet, one on my board back, right there.
So the cool thing to do is to ride up behind like a bus, like a city bus, and then slap the sticker on it while you're sitting at a stop sign.
Dude, did you see how close I was 1-to-1 on the way home? It cut off and went in front of me. If I wouldn't have been,
Yeah,
You know, that was a good idea. City bus. Slap it right on the back there too, where everybody's gonna see it and see it for a few minutes.
They're subsidized by the government. We should put our stickers on buses,
Yeah.
trains.
Yeah.
It's our money. I'm a taxpayer.
Good idea.
That's right.
You got it, Salty. I see it. Thanks, Moto. Yeah, I didn't show too much too long, man. I just tried to do a few minutes here and there of our channels. Anybody got something cool? You haven't done? No, has it been that long? You're missing out. You're missing out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I see all your teeth in most of your videos.
I don't know. But he's got new cars and new motorcycles, so I think he's dealing rather
You've been
than
saving.
using.
Yeah. That problem's down the road. That's good, man.
He's what's his name?
Emoticons. Yeah, you would always sport them too. So I thank you that,
Yeah.
Sterling. You're a wonderful member.
Oh, I'm not.
I can't wait till you get back to work.
Desubscribe.
Yeah, DUCD.
Desubscribe, unlike, counteract, disavow, hide your children.
I should have that. Did I put that next? I thought I put that hashtag. Yes, I do. I'm gonna put it right out there too. When I post your links, copy. And there it is. So we got a hashtag, so you can remember that. Help you remember. I can be told and then asked to repeat it 3 seconds later. Probably not, because they're big words.
Words are tough.
They're big words, and I know you do that stuff on purpose. You can filter out, who's actually got a brain and not who don't.
Yeah, on my channel, I'll never tell anyone to subscribe or anything like that. We're all adults here. We know how YouTube works.
Yeah.
It's your boy Sterling. Hit that like button.
A little coaxing. Yeah, what else we got? What do we have? Something? Let's find it. I'm going to push a button. We should be random button night. Let's try this one. I know it's a good one. Hold on, this one. Wait.
Thank you.
Oh, it would just happen to be that one, wouldn't it?
Nice.
Make me come, baby.
Anybody know that song? Where's that come from? We got some approval out there. Thank you, Mac. It's either that or
Oh, great.
I'm on hold again.
It's bedtime for Nona.
Again.
Nona Grace, going to bed?
Yeah, she's looked like she's heading out.
Who popped? Somebody popped.
Purple crayons.
He popped.
We got popping going on.
Yeah.
Let's see. My dogs are fast asleep. Got my Maltesers out of the fridge. What's that? Maltesers. And sat at my desk and suddenly had 2 eyes and a nose in my lap. Well, lucky you. Lucky you.
Maybe she said malt liquors out of the fridge.
Yeah, maybe you've been into a few already, so the spelling's gone a little sideways.
That makes sense.
That does. We're detectives here. We got clues.
We got deductive reasoning.
Sherlock is on duty. Sounds about right. Oh.
We getting there?
Looked like Satan when I saw it. Hi, Satan, but it's Stain.
Yeah, we're
Stain
getting
or Stein?
Almost there, Moto.
Say again.
Almost there.
Oh yeah. You're giving me a little cheer not to ease off. Keep going is what I hear there. It's like keep going, you're almost there.
Damn it.
How you doing, Nona? Good to see you. Oh man, I hope I was behaving. I had some, I don't know why I feel
Colorful
that
language.
way. I liked it. Yeah, I did. I think I've been good. I should have my chicken videos up. I had a great 4th of July. I got to go see my grandbaby's family and
instead of the jogging women in the background.
yeah, you know what I was thinking exactly, and all that.
Keith, if you listening, I saw that you popped in, but you didn't completely come up on the.
Oh, he
board.
circled around.
Yeah, well, he didn't even circle. He just came up and nothing happened.
Yeah.
What?
They've been saying StreamYard's been having problems tonight as well.
Need some of that
He was
too.
playing his
Yeah.
elevator music.
We got a visitor.
Soon time bedtime.
Pay attention to this.
What the hell is that?
That's upside down, Buck.
Buck,
Yeah.
you okay? You all right?
Good
You just
thing
hanging
he doesn't
out?
have any bats in the
He
cage.
can't hear you
Hanging
guys.
around.
He can't hear you
hanging
guys.
around, Hanging around. Hanging
Oh, that's right. He
around.
can't hear us.
He represents my
Buck,
comment
you got a
section.
black eye. Is your mascara run or is it a black eye?
He looks like a Muppet.
Whoopsie. Sorry. I didn't know you was back on it sick. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right. What does this say? Redneck whips. Oh, we got those are the whips that hang on the end of the clutch handles or whatever else.
Yeah, those
he
are,
makes a few different things.
I think Kitty makes those.
Yeah. Do you, Kitty? Are you making them? Because you need to put them out in your store. Maltesers. Yeah. Maltesers. Teasers.
I don't have them in the U.S.
You know what it is. Of course you do, Mac. What is a Malteser?
I got audio.
I'm just reading what she said.
Okay. Thank you. I was pretty sure you knew what it was. Carney Vanguard. Where's Carney tonight? He probably worked.
Carney.
He's sleeping. Or
Yeah,
stoned.
so he probably worked.
drunk.
He works
Where's Waldo?
whatever shift he wants to, but he works. Because you guys know that everything in the universe, it's a chocolate, and I didn't Google it because you guys know everything that I know. Everything in this universe. Yeah, we tried to zone into your radar waves that you give out.
Tolga's
and
weird.
Download the answers. You don't have. I'm not saying it. You want to try that one? Anybody?
Maltesers is like a Whopper malt ball.
Yep.
I don't know how that is.
Whoppers. You don't know
Even
what
when
a
you got
Whopper
the
is?
explanation, and the explanation is still a difficult
I don't know what the hell that is.
thing to think. Like that's two.
Yeah.
It's a chocolate
Or like
covered
on
nut.
South Park, it was Chef's salty balls.
Layman. Layman. Yeah.
It's chocolate salty balls.
Oh.
Ever no.
You don't have Maltesers. Sorry, I'm struggling to type. That's okay. You're fine.
We understand.
Especially on a
All
phone,
we
it's
all
worse.
struggle.
Yeah, what happened to Buck's eye? Was he just dirty from working or something? It looked black, didn't it?
No,
Was that the only one?
He was wearing a lot of mascara today. It was crazy.
Thought he was plowing in the field. That's what I asked if it ran a little, but because it's knuckle dusters. Rednecks makes.
Let me check Thomas Bailey. I believe. Yeah, I'm still alive, Thomas.
Wonder where the whips are if we can go to that link. I'd just like to browse them.
Mac's going to outlive all of us.
Fire in the hole.
Okay.
Put it on camera. It didn't happen.
How'd you like those skills?
Off without blowing out the speakers. I'm not
Do I
wearing
get a-
headphones. So
Do I get a 9 or a 10 for that move?
7.5.
All right, that's worthy. It's still worthy.
That's weird. Sick takes a hit and you cough?
Yeah, I had a sneeze, man. I went right up my nose. Oh, there's some stuff. Let me put this up. Share this tab instead. This is one of the links that SNS put out, and we are looking at
the knuckle
whips,
dusters.
Whips and things. Redneck side motorcycle whips.
I don't like anything dragging off my motorcycle. I'm sorry.
That would be a little scary in a way. I've never done it. I've thought about that happening.
It'd get caught in a tumbleweed and just lock my bars at 7 miles an hour.
Especially if you had a grip like that, you know, there's no sliding out of your hand because you weren't strong enough to hold on a rope and just yank off instead of you yanking you off your bike and jerking your steering. One jerk down the road. It's look at that. That's got my colors right there.
Yeah. Yep.
Right
and
there.
It's only $130.
Was it? Oh yeah. Well, imagine that's quite a process of hand knotting. I'm sure that's done by hand.
I can make that for $7 on Amazon. Come on now.
Could you knot it up? Hello. There's some sign language.
Find out.
No, I don't need the cookies right now. There you go.
$140. Yipes.
They're pretty nifty.
You Harley riders and
when I looked at them.
There you go. That'll learn them. That'll learn them.
Bird catchers.
Well, anyway, if you're interested, there you go. And they got their own vests too, huh? I remember watching somebody on a live. What was it? Hardwire had a live.
Yeah, Hardwire
talking to the guy. Yeah, you remember too. Right on.
Yeah.
Right on. All right.
Yeah, and it wouldn't look right on a Yamaha motorcycle either.
Wouldn't that be interesting? I wonder what it would do at about 160, 70, 80 mile an hour.
I'm embarrassed just riding my motorcycle wearing a Harley t-shirt.
It would start beating you to death. It'd be like,
yeah.
You're right, recycled hooligan.
This is
It's
getting
hooligan
rough.
in here again?
Evil Rick said he comes on Mike's balls. I don't know what that's all about.
Mike Ball show?
Yeah, the Mike Ball show.
Yeah.
He comes on the Mike Ball show. That's just hard for me to say.
Is it a little bit difficult? You could slip up and you don't want to drop the ball on that one, okay?
Yeah.
So say it correctly.
You want to hang on to both of them.
Hooligans here, Moto.
I saw that. You're back. So I just said, is Hooligan back? I was like, that's awesome.
He's never left us.
I know. No, he's in my heart. Get stopped with the brass knuckles. You run the risk of being what? Arrested? Really?
Yep.
Even as a deco, what you know?
Yep.
It's novelty only. It's not. I mean, it's tied up on a freaking. It's incapacity. You can't. I know it's made to use.
I got a pair of real ones, old school.
Knuckles, brass.
Yeah.
I got this thing that's like a ring. It looks like a chrome ring, and then it's got this sharp deal that just like it's all made in one, and for like I guess a punch or something. I don't know. Somebody gave it to me when I was tattooing them, and it's like, oh, that's cool. It sure hurt in the side of the temple. No, you don't want to argue the point. Just surrender. Say, I'm really sorry I had those, and hope that they don't give you no mercy, do they? Do you think you'd get a warning for brass knuckles?
It's a concealed weapon. It's considered a weapon.
If you had, better hope
A
you got
deadly
36
weapon at
double
that.
Ds at that point.
I don't know about deadly weapon, but it's a weapon.
Yeah, weapon's a
Some
weapon. It
states
don't
call
matter.
it. Yeah.
OG 46. What's that?
4-6.
Brown
Randy.
Chicken was the 46th subscriber to Recycled Hooligan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right close to 1,000 if he isn't already.
Good times.
Yes.
Is he good for him?
What's
I
up,
would-
Randy?
I saw his first ever live show because he accidentally pressed live on his phone.
Yeah, I
he's
used
just
to
staring
look
at it. I
forward
was like, "Hey, dude, you're live."
to the
Glad
under
you're not in the bathroom.
what was it? Under the helmet or whatever you call them. And I'd
This is
like
long before that.
be on
Yeah.
Saturdays, and I would come home from work, and that was like my radio show that I get to listen to something on the way home, and something that did with all. Just saying. I know you don't do. I'm not trying to. But I just said I remember looking forward to that hooligan, which was pretty cool. I'm glad you did those things. Get back whips. Yep, that too, Salty. That's exactly.
Is he monetized? He should monetize himself.
You could.
Over 500, and then you got to have
You
the
do
watch hours.
reviews. You done reviews. You done this. You done that. Well, you got to have 4,000 watch hours too. So, and that
How many
can
watch
that
hours?
usually is harder to get.
How many watch
That's
hours you got? Hooligan?
That's a great title for a live show. Almost from the brown stall.
We was that close. Underneath the helmet. Yeah.
Yep.
That's great, Hooligan. You're
Right,
almost there.
handheld version.
1,000. That's fantastic, dude.
Did he get 1,000?
Almost. He's up there. I just looked. I was like, damn.
Share his channel.
I want to, but I didn't know if he would approve. So if you give me a, hey, it's cool to share, you should be able to because it's on YouTube. But as far as the way it gets promoted sometimes and his subs, he wants them very like everything he did it. You know what I'm saying? Not because it was on a live stream or this or that he got like 5 extra subs because you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Do you get what I'm saying? They're not as
You don't want
organic
no
is what I
fake.
really wanted to say.
If you're
It may
not,
not be as organic. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm going to shut up now.
if you're not as subscribed to Hooligan, go over to his channel and subscribe to it. I'm gonna drop his link. Damn it. Nope, that's not it.
Brown
That's
Chicken already did.
Did he really? Thanks, Brown Chicken.
954 subs with
Yeah,
only
954.
733 videos. Awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
that is
Great.
awesome. Good times. Right,
That one
Sterling?
looks nice.
Right, Sterling?
Good
Woo.
times.
Good times.
Even when it's
Don't
not.
bother you?
Good
Okay.
times.
I'm just making sure, man. And pretty much a king of shorts too. See what this one. I know it's gonna be. Is it? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can't play it.
BTO.
Mute it.
Yeah, you heard that a little bit. Yeah, you got it. You nailed it.
Down the highway.
Let's see, it's pretty quick. About 15, 20
You're not even
seconds.
allowed to sing it either. It's copyright infringement.
Yep.
Jeez, that's because you sing so good. They're like, oh, that was actually them. Maybe. I like this one right here. Well, I did like it. See, I liked it. Hey, I liked it.
I love black and white photography.
Yeah, that was a good job.
Yeah.
And then show the difference, the color
Nice.
in black and white. That's a good idea.
Salty Badger knows the struggle.
Yeah, knows the struggle well.
Well, congrats on the subs, bro. You worked hard and waited a long time.
Hell yeah, man.
It took me 4 years to get 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
I don't have anywhere near 1,000 subscribers.
And I just say you put up your video quality against a lot of people. It's pretty damn good. I'd say it's in the Watch some Sterling's videos.
Actually, don't.
You'll know. I mean, wouldn't you say?
Don't watch my channel.
Yeah, I know.
Desubscribe.
Absolutely banging. You got that, and there's disembowel. All your videos. What is that? The give a, you know what some of that is, but I don't know all of it. That's pretty cool. Hooligan on the brass knuckles.
Yeah, that is cool.
Mm-hmm. Right on, man. That's a nice little browse. It was good to browse that with you. What did you say in that video? You almost got ran over twice. No one noticed it. Dude, nobody noticed you even on the video. Not even your watchers. That's terrible, hooligan.
No one's paying attention.
No. No, I watch drifters all the time on the road. Even that bus I was following today had drifted over a foot over the center line, a city bus. And I was like, what? I wanted to be up there. I was waiting to see him looking down on his cell phone. But 90% of it, you find somebody looking down at their cell phone. I've never done that, by the way.
Because you're riding a motorcycle.
Evil Rick.
Those are the times I don't.
I like it, evil.
That's great.
Does that count? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, man, that's great.
Oh, yeah. What are you, 8, 10, 12-hour difference? What is New England? Or not what
Old England or New England?
7.
Yeah, one of those. They're pretty close together.
Like 7 hours, something like that.
Yeah.
To England.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize they were so far north, like they're Canada north, and they're always cold, like they got colder weather, but because of the water stream or the air stream or something, they stay more like the mid-United States instead of, but it is a cold and drearier place, England, yeah.
Well, it's on the same parallel as
Canada,
Maine, I think.
It's almost 3 a.m. right now, so it's a 5-hour difference almost.
Wow, kitty.
5-hour difference.
You're going to need a nap tomorrow. 8 p.m. Eastern time. If it's 8, then it'd be 7. No, it'd be 9. Yeah, 9 in Nova Scotia. They're in a different time zone.
Yeah.
Like past Eastern. What is that, Atlantic?
Moody, you got the comments?
Sure. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. I go to bed and watch you on my TV because I can't see chat. Yeah.
You should be able to put your chat on your TV.
Yeah. Yeah, I got those up running too.
Now
Yeah,
it's
if you
like,
watch on TV, you can select live comment.
Yeah, on your TV, yeah. Yeah. With at least with the Fire Stick. I don't know about some smart TVs have their own apps.
If you have the YouTube app in your smart TV, then yeah.
Should be able to.
Turn on live comments.
Gotta go hide my plants. Gotta go hide my plants. Used to freak me out back in the day.
Me too.
I do too much.
Logan's saying he's going to drop back to one video a week.
Huh. See how it goes for a month. Yeah, well, he's got to save a few videos too because he's had a flat tire, so he hasn't been able to do vlogs and stuff. So until he gets a tire put on, that might be part of the reason. I don't know.
Yeah, he's showing right there. Should be able to get the tire mounted Friday.
Oh, good. Well, then you didn't miss but a few weeks, if that. Yeah, don't show up. You can hit the like button, not just the. So when you press and you get the little slider to come up on your TV or however, it won't show you little areas that you can go to settings or like little double chat boxes there. You hit it on and off. Sometimes they won't refresh enough and even come up. But sometimes they do. They usually do. Friday, great. That's good news.
Good news, Hooligan.
Videos
Sorry.
till November.
I'm gonna step away
Yeah,
for a second.
I knew
Sorry,
you did,
bro.
but I knew you wouldn't want to get behind, and that's why I was thinking, well, maybe. Trying to think of a reason.
Sterling, where'd he go?
Popped. Is he down? There he is. Yeah, he can't put himself, so he didn't put himself down. He just incognito for a minute.
Had to go pee.
He pooping. That's what he say when you gone sick.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow, that was he barely got that sentence out. I couldn't even understand what he said.
Likely story.
And he was gone. I was like, bam. I was like, what did he say?
P.
PPP, thanks.
Been doing fine without it. I got one that I don't want to really edit that I did the other day. I don't know. Maybe it was this morning's one that I did. I talked the whole way. Like there wouldn't be much to edit. And on my way to work today, I was going to show that part in that little video I showed y'all from my breakdown or almost breakdown or my Harley acting up. I felt at one time I got onto the freeway and did a and I was like, wow, I was about to have a little, I was like, and the tunnel's right ahead. There's no more exits. I'm like, I hope that don't happen again. And it didn't. I was like, well, that is the oddest little glitch ever. And here it was, folks, was a loose ground wire on my battery. Okay, so it was maybe a little bit tight. But by the time I did the return trip home, I had a mess on my hands. Did you see some of that Two-Feet Frog, the actual video?
Yeah.
Or did you come in afterwards?
No, I saw it.
He didn't really see it. He's just saying he saw it, so don't pull it up again. We all got to.
Yeah, I watched Behind the Bars video. That was a cool video.
That was a quick pee, man. Did you wipe the seat?
No hands.
Or did you sit? Oh, that's right. You squat. Did you squat?
We use the no spray method.
When you tinkle, please wipe the seats.
There's another guy that, like, if he was sitting here next to me, I probably wouldn't say. I'm keyboard talking today. I'm sorry. I'd never say that to Sterling.
Well, I was sitting here for a while and I was thinking, I think I might want to pee. Like, do I need to pee? And then I was like, I think I peed. So I had to leave.
Do you wait till the last minute that you got to go so extremely bad, and by the time you get to the bathroom, somebody else is in there?
Listen, I didn't even have time to use my dick hole in the shorts.
Oh, man.
Something different might happen. I do that at work because there is no way you want to be caught in traffic and have to go. So I make sure whether even I don't have to go, I visit
take one to the shrubbery.
Just make sure.
Dude, I've gotten off the bike and ran to the woods, bro. I was like,
You going to bed? Yeah, it's time to snooze. Do a little purr.
So on the semi truck, we've got at FedEx. I used to haul doubles, so there's an area between the two trailers.
Oh, that's
so you
perfect.
walk around the passenger side of the truck between the two trailers.
Doing a tug test.
I was standing there pissing one time, and somebody pulled up on the right side of the truck to ask me for directions.
Oh,
you were busted doing a tug test again.
Yeah.
Tug test. God damn it! Those.
There I am.
I don't know when you drive up next to somebody's car and you see an arc, you might want to stop.
That was a rainbow.
It's a rainbow.
One color. With the paneling brings back the man. You remember I used to have paneling in my other place where I did my live streams. I still got a whole room of paneling. My kitchen.
This house, a palatial estate built in the late 70s, early 80s.
My kitchen cupboards are paneling. I wasn't happy with that one. I mean, this was made in the 80s. It shouldn't have really had paneling.
It has central vac, and it also has intercoms. Every room has an intercom.
Dude, we had central vac when we built our home at the lake. Never really ended up using it either, but it had it.
Yeah.
And an intercom system. So we had 2 speakers like in my bedroom. You could press the little button down in the kitchen. Mom could say, time for breakfast, or get your butt down here. Dad wants you, whatever. And then we'd have music everywhere, which is pretty
then they
neat.
invented smartphones.
We'd go work outside too. And we had to put all the irrigation system in for the yard. We were on the lake, so we could draw all the water out of the lake we wanted. Dad, water the grass, pop up little birds, whatever they called them, and
Rainbird.
Pretty fancy. Yeah, that's what I spend my weekends and weeknights doing through school, or putting heating and air conditioning in with my dad. Kept me working and not out of trouble. That 1 or 2 weekends I'd get.
Recycled hooligans demanding I come down. Come on yonder.
Yeah.
Once I put a tire on my bike. Right now, Recycled Hooligan and I are tire brothers.
Tireless.
Yeah. Tires.
I'm just so happy I can ride my Harley again. You guys, thank you so much, Sick. I think you were gone when I was saying many thanks, because
I was getting ice. Sorry.
You had caught that little glitch and was paying attention to things to troubleshoot, and you saw it right there on the video. Like, that was fantastic.
I was paying attention to every time that you lost.
Yeah.
Every time I hesitated, I'm like, there goes the speedo again.
Yeah.
There goes the
But
speedo
you were
again.
talking about the check engine light and warning and stuff like that. So then you started looking at the speedo, and then it was like, boom.
I
Then that
started
came
watching
out.
it. Every time it hesitated, it just went to bam, 0, 0, 0, 0.
You gotta carry polygrip with you just in case. Hooligan. Polygrip.
Now you know why I always carry a 10 millimeter.
The red tube polygrip. Take your share of troubles, face it, and don't complain. If you want the rainbow, you must have the rain. I like that. You've heard me say it before. If you don't learn to dance in the rain, the sun will never come. That sounds poetic, don't it? Something deep.
I thought Sick was high.
That's a Dave Mustaine song. That's a Megadeth song. So beautifully said. And that's true. Saying it's mindset, Learn to have fun.
Symphony of
What-
Destruction.
What's
too.
going on? What's that?
Symphony of Destruction was good too.
Yeah, it was awesome. That was one of the best ones, I think. I dig. Dude, paneling makes me want to play Iron Butterfly, watch a lava lamp. I need a bulb for my lava lamp. I got one.
Just outside of the cameras is Wayne and Garth.
The grandbabies loved the lava lamp. Of course, you got to turn them on to all the stuff you had when you were a kid. Neat stuff. Did you ever have lava lamps, Mac?
Of course.
Yeah, of
I
course.
also had fondue pots and all of the. I had a serape I used to wear. I wore bell-bottom trousers.
Yep.
All that
black
good
poster
stuff.
lights, black light posters. I
black
mean,
lights, black velvet. Oh, hell
That
yeah.
he used to have a zoot suit and a pompadour.
Remember, we go back
full
long.
plume.
You know, I in my teen years, it was in the 50s. You got to keep
Yeah.
in mind, and people were a little bit more reserved back in the days. And Elvis showed up in 53, and we said, "To hell with this! We're going to be like him."
Oh man, rainbows. You know, Hooligan, I wish he was here the other night with us on Sick Thursdays, because we went through every one of my
All the
albums,
albums.
even the inner sleeves and some of the labels, and I had like nasty dust, dirt, and stuff from going through everyone because they've been around a long time. They've been
Arista Records.
they never one was bought here in Virginia, so
It was a great show.
that was a lot of fun. What was we talk? Oh, bringing back the Engelberg Humperdinck type big. I like. You got to do that, Sterling, when you can. It's some big old bushies, man.
Oh, you're talking about sideburns?
And a serious mustache would be
I'll do it.
awesome.
Jerry always had an awesome beard, mustache.
A D-duster, right?
I got another good line for you guys. Once in a while, you get shown the light in the strangest of places if you look at it right. Another
You
good.
can't get a contact high from that paneling. Yeah, they can be a little sticky. You definitely, before you paint those, gonna have to scrub and wash them down with a degreaser. There
Yeah,
she
I just
is.
took all the hair off my knuckles.
Candy.
Candy
So good to
off-road.
see you. Indiana somewhere with Frog area.
Frogland?
I think so, and I'm correct, right? Yep.
Nah,
It's either Frogland or Lollytopia.
Lady in the oil lamp taking a shower. Remember those? Yes. My dad made nice spiral stairway and welded it. Done everything for it. Twisted all the metal. He's a pretty freaking awesome creator. Anyway, we had those oil. Remember the oil drippers that would come down and have something in the center?
Yeah.
And that was really unique at the time. I loved it.
I love them old the oil lamps that were lamps that you hung from the ceiling by a hook.
Yep, that's what it was.
And they had like 10 strings.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You just described it better, so if somebody didn't know.
If only we had the internet and can show an example of it.
You know, we could. I thought about looking it up. I really did, but do you know how many comments I'd be behind? I'd be
all of them.
At least 50 sterling comments behind.
That's right. I get you
No,
caught up.
if you see me commenting, you're in trouble.
No, you're 50. I mean, on your show, you always get 50 behind. You talk about that, and you'll wait, and you're like, I'm not even gonna worry about them. We'll check them out later.
I hope nobody notices I do that on purpose.
You're chill about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, his shows are an extra hour long, just so we can catch up.
Just to catch up on comments.
What would we call them? An oil lamp? 1970s oil lamp?
Yeah.
If only I had the
Maybe
internet.
Wow, that's awesome, Hooligan.
Oil lamp with lady. That's what it prompted me. Thank you for the help.
Okay.
Oh, there they are. There they
Make
are.
sure they're safe for the internet. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they were safe for the 70s. They're safe for the internet, right?
Yeah.
Not
As long
really.
as you don't see the happy parts.
That brings me right on
And
back.
look at the prices on them. Whew.
I didn't see
Yeah.
a price. Did you? What did you see? Oh, here. Oh, wow.
$950 for the one
They-
that I used to see in Mom's house
They proud of that.
on eBay. Look at that.
Yeah, I don't remember our oil being yellow. Sterling
Depends
Depends
on
the
the
oil
seed
lamp
to have
reservoir
too.
again, right? Well, you got a little atrium in there too.
Yeah, little ferns.
Fern Gully. That's cool. I'm glad you brought that up, Hooligan. I forgot about those really. And once you had one in your home, your mom's friends and everybody else and dad, they all had them too.
One of us kids always had to touch it.
Mm-hmm. The longer shows, you like the longer shows? We've been showing a minute. And if anybody wants to wrap up or leave or anything, it's cool. It's 10 o'clock. I mean, I usually do a couple hours. I ain't got nothing going on. I was thinking about going fishing again. I have an opportunity to go with our desk lady, Destiny, the one that you see. I put her on the back of the bike once in a while. We go to coffee, and we've done see her at the shop every now and then. Pops in on the lives once in a while when I do those. Real pretty girl. And she loves to fish. I've taken her out before we caught fish, so hopefully she'll get me off.
No offense, like we don't want to look at you anyway.
I was saying, much better view. Much better view.
You get some watch time.
Yeah, we could. I was live out there before. Didn't work too good, did it? It
worked. It worked.
Till it didn't, yeah.
Till it didn't, you know. But most of the time it worked.
I talked my ass off for at least 45 minutes. And this is a key thing, is to check your live about every 5 or 10 minutes and see if it's going, because I rattled off for who knows.
Or at least check the comments, like scroll down to the newest comment just to make sure.
It's so hard out there when it's so bright. It's so bright. It's almost impossible to see your screen in bright sunshine daylight.
Well, that on a lake, you get sunburn from the bottom up, right?
Yeah, well, you saw me almost dehydrate because I dress up everything, face thing, hat, curtain with the curtain all around it, and
recycled hooligans watching Mac very carefully.
Yeah, I never sleep.
No, you don't too much, you say. Like 4 hours a night, maybe 6?
4 maybe. And that's been my whole life. It ain't because I've gotten old. No, I've always been full of life, and sleeping is such a waste of time.
That's
but I like that quality when I'm alive, because like otherwise any downtime I will off, like at work. After I did the walk-in, I sat there and did stuff, and I definitely nodded out a few times at work. Low energy, I guess, huh? I've been trying to be good. I want to eat better and
low sugar, high sugar.
Me?
Yeah, I mean,
sleep low. It's gonna be low, but it don't matter which one. It's all the sleep. You just got to get some sleep. Saying I don't. I mean, I can't even make 9:30 sometimes to come down from my own coffee lives. I might have just woke up 10-15 minutes before. Like, I was always up early, and because especially when I was fishing a lot, and I did many years of that.
I was sleeping a lot.
How much jam?
I was sleeping like over 8 hours a night.
I'm about 7 or 8 hours. I'm good.
Yeah, you got to, especially like you can get mesmerized driving. I mean, I know I do, and that's a bad job to have if you're gonna fall asleep from boredom. When you're bored, you fall asleep.
Yeah.
Or can.
And then, there's a truck stop every 10 miles, and you can get your energy drinks, and then it just ruins your health.
Yeah. It's poor for you. And then you've lost 20, 30 minutes on your time.
Yeah.
And you've said you've never really been late with all the traffic jams and things that go wrong, or do they ever can you ever justify being late and not get
so I've only had 6 inexcusable lates in my entire trucking career in 2 million miles. Breakdown. Or
legit inexcusable ones, or were they like a borderline they should have understood?
Scheduling issue, weather issue, breakdown.
Yeah.
I've only been late 6 times in my
Natural
entire career.
disasters, you know. Like I was
Sick
trying to
love
go across
surprise.
that one bridge and what do they call the cargo ship knocked it over. I couldn't make it.
Yeah.
I couldn't make it. I was right there. Yeah, I don't know how trucking does it because of especially on the East Coast, there is so much traffic and so much more condensed
So much traffic.
population.
There's nowhere to just pull over, stop, think, rest. There's no rest areas. There's very
Yeah.
few truck stops. I hate the East Coast.
That's the terriblest thing of the world. And and you're supposed to, if you like a beginner truck driver and you work for rail, RE, whatever it is, that's weird. They
ROEL.
you can't even do it has to be a designated place, or you're forced to buy a reservation, which is $20 or more. And then if that's all gone, you're screwed. You have to drive around to find somewhere else. They're really picky. Like you can't even stay at a receiver's place or whatever you call it and sleep on their lot and things like that. Because some places will let you do that. Can't do that with rail. So how much stress does that add to your new driver who just trying to, but that's what they
That's
do
why
to
you're
you.
seeing so many accidents out there right now.
Yeah. Well, the one where they park on the on and off ramps, I've seen that many times but now you can get in big trouble because somebody had a major accident.
Yep. Night Hooligan.
A couple years ago. You remember it, huh? It's a big deal. Thank you. Yeah. Thanks for checking in and hanging out with us. That was
It's
really
very nice
great.
to see Hooligan.
Yeah.
Good night, Hooligan.
Love and miss you, brother.
Yeah, Mr. Hooligan. Take care, man.
Whoopsie. There we go. Rail is intermodal. Pick up a container and take it off to a different rail. Oh, that's something else.
Yeah, he's saying about intermodal, but it's pronounced rail, but it's spelled ROEHL.
I understand I got you now, Rick. Thanks.
Company out of Wisconsin land.
Rail, there you got it. You put it down. Thank you, Sterling. There it is.
I got it from Max Channel.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, there we are. Tolga? Yeah.
Where is Hooligan at?
Alabama?
Fort Payne, Alabama.
So it's not too far away.
Northeastern.
Because I need to make a trip to Birmingham.
There you go, Frog.
Yeah. We just had another possible UFO sighting here.
Whoa,
I had to run outside. Yeah. Hey, man, ever since we bombed Iran, I have been seeing some crazy shit at night. I mean,
you'd be looking up on
stuff at
purpose
night.
all the time then because you're
Yeah,
aware if you need to.
Yeah. I've been spending about 2 or 3 hours a night outside just watching.
I've been watching FlightAware a lot, and there's a lot of military planes that have been shutting off their tracking.
Yeah.
Your hat is great. Grateful Dead, great. It's great. It's
Thanks,
nice. I just kind of was like, I always thought it was just some foreign, like I was about to ask you, okay, what is your hat? And I was like, oh, now it's clear as a bell.
Yeah.
I had to actually think about it a second. Dead.
Dead.
You gotta
Like
look
the
at it for a while.
Dead, and then you got the head. So it's
Dead head. And that's how it is, and that's how it looks on one of their album covers as well. They have that insignia on the album cover. Very nice. Very nice, Mac. Very nice.
They're all little lights, little twinkles.
I had my batteries on the charger and I had to move them. I don't like to go to bed at night and leave batteries on the charger.
Yeah.
Nope.
The lights just turned green, so I went ahead and took them out of there.
You do any night gazing at all, Mac, or you had a section in your life where you did it a lot or seen
Yeah, we
anything?
did quite a bit after we first got down to Alabama. Up in Washington, you have the Aurora Borealis in the late September, October, and we'd go up above Arlington, Washington, and go up in the Cascades and just be blessed with all that, and you have such a fabulous Milky Way down there. Well, when we got here, you couldn't see a lot of Milky Way because it's so light here. There's so much light in the air.
Yeah.
I kind of missed that. And so we got a really nice telescope and started looking at stuff. And we watched the space station go over. I took pictures of the space station.
Wow.
Had the camera mounted on the thing. And yeah, I love night watching. I tell you, you remember when the comet back in, I believe would be like 89 or somewhere like that, Comet Kute, or what was that one? The big one.
Was it Hale?
Is the only one I know of.
No, Hale Bop. Maybe it was Hale
Yeah.
Bop, the big one. And it was there
Yeah.
for about a month. And I was in Montana, and my Mustang had a sunroof or a skylight, whatever. And I opened that thing up and I shot videos going down the road on I-80 there in Montana, or I-90 in Montana. And oh my God, it was so pretty. It was just
That was 1995, old Mac.
That's great.
know that it had to be the one before then. Hellbot was at 95. Look at one in 89 because, it was 89 when I made the video because I got a divorce in 89.
Do you remember the one that happened right after COVID started? We all forgot about it. There was one that lasted for like 3 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. Seemed like it's I can't remember, but it was
Comet
Hellbot.
Austin.
What was it?
Comet Austin.
No, this was a big comet, and it was one of the biggest in my lifetime. I've seen the Halley's Comet, and this is much
Really?
bigger than that. Oh,
Yeah. Now that's only comes like in a lifetime. How many
Every
times are you able
75
to see?
years.
Huh?
About 75 years.
Yeah, so you'd be lucky to see it twice.
I will never see it
Well,
again.
they're saying it's Halley's Comet in '89.
Never
No, it
happened then.
It wasn't Halley's Comet. I'll have to go look at my video. The reason I'm saying it's 89, I was in a new Mustang GT. It was an 88 Mustang GT, and I got a divorce in 89, so I came to Florida from Washington State on a vacation, and I shot the video while I was crossing in that Mustang while I was crossing Montana.
Doing EB.
And you were listening to Vanilla Ice because you were going to Florida.
Ice, baby.
Was it a 5.0?
Yes, it was. Everything I've always had is the performance. I even bought one of the little Cobras, one of those little new Mustang 2, a little Cobra thing. It
Cobra
was
2.
fun, but yeah, it didn't have the horses like this last one had 450 horses, and it was the Coyote engine, and that thing ran good. I made 3 or 4 trips to the West Coast in it, and it got really good fuel mileage, but it ran awesome.
Yes. Saturday night. You got it, EB. EB saying hi to everybody. Howdy.
Oh,
good to
Mr.
see you
EB.
again. Hail Bop comment.
That was the COVID one, I think.
Right. You're ahead.
Yeah, we moved down
Saturday.
here in 97. That was the year of 89. I'll have to look it up. It was like started with K, Kootenai or Kooten, something like that. Starts with a K.
Like, it makes you wonder, like, how did they figure? I know it doesn't work this way, but the first rotation of the Earth or whatever, when to start the time.
Yeah.
Where did the light start first in the dark? It's all a guess, ain't it?
Pretty much.
Well, I mean, the Earth is flat, so you really don't have to worry about time
Well,
zones.
but just saying that you got to like say like, well, why is it that way? Why are we not ahead and then behind? It just depends on when we start. Well, let's start the time here. Let's make
It's Greenwich. It's Greenwich Mean Time. That's where time starts.
That's where it starts. UTC time.
There's some history for you people. You figure it out.
Everything we do in the ham world is always based on UTC time.
Good CEB.
Like an oven right now, yeah. Well, you got an oven there, and it's Australia is 24-hour difference too. Yet it's winter there.
Yeah,
because of the being.
What part of Asia is EB?
Well, Philippines, but she goes to Hong Kong, so I'm not sure which one she's at right now.
Yeah, because Asia's kind of big. A lot.
A lot big.
Kind of, well, a lot, I mean.
Kind of a lot big.
Hong Kong right now.
Good times. Yeah. Beautiful country.
Mm-hmm. Like when she goes lives in the malls sometimes, or where she walks. I don't know where you walk to sometimes. You're there with Charlene a lot and having coffee or a snack or eating, and did a lot of walk inside.
We don't have malls too much more in America. They're all dying.
No, they make you go outside. Walk from building to building now. I mean, they actually tore down legit malls that were perfectly good. You could be
and make them outside.
Mm-hmm. And then tore them down, redid everything. And now you got to walk to a mall. And I don't know what the thinking is on that. Cheaper to pay rent? Like if you're in a mall, you got to pay for the cleaning, everything else. If you got your own building, I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah. Well, you got to keep in mind, malls were built as a community. You know, it was to gather people around, and now everyone drives a car.
I got a phone, it'd be running into everybody, looking down.
Yeah.
People hang out too much, loiter. You remember the guy that found a little...
Old Mac is about to find out it was Haley's Comet in 1989.
Yeah. Before you saw it, said Haley's Comet, but
Hong Kong is a part of China,
I am starting to slip a little bit.
So
I'll allow it this one time, sir.
That's it, though.
No more screw ups after this. I'll tell your mother.
That's funny.
I'll put my best foot forward.
Don't do your best. Do mine.
Oh, man.
But not same rules of China, because the last time is British colony was there.
Yeah, Hong Kong's not as strict as China. Not as crazy.
Is Hong Kong like in the perimeter of the wall? Oh no, the Great Wall isn't all around completely. China, it's just a section, right?
It's Taiwan.
So I should just look it up. I'll make myself look stupid again.
It's a small city.
Within
small metropolis.
Oh, I need to get a cookie. Damn it.
Yeah, I have to Google map it.
I thought you graduated high school.
Well, I see it on these things. You don't allow you to. You used to be able to blow a picture up when you click on it, see it in full thing, but puts
If
it over in a freebie.
if you
You got to
do
download it. You got to put it in a. So just rather
Oh.
do it on the map because then I can blow it up.
Something
Well,
keeps
just
on
share
hitting the damn window.
Yeah. Open a new window. Share that window.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
We'll
That's
teach you.
right. Nobody likes Google Map though. I like Google Map.
Taiwan currently builds 60% of semiconductors. We're building more in the States now. So there's your Hong Kong right there. Was I right? Is it in Taiwan? Or do I need to go back to high school?
I wouldn't know how to tell.
Taiwan is an island.
That's right. The Hong Kong is China. Yeah.
That's right, mainland.
Turn on the satellite view and you'll be amazed.
Let's see. Can I write? Is this it?
Click the layers.
Oh man, that ain't what I wanted to do.
Press the X, top right.
That is pretty neat though, huh?
Yeah, street view. They're very good about their street views in Asia. Like you can
Wow.
actually read Citibank and all the different letters.
Gosh,
And
yeah, I mean it's right there, easy.
in America, a lot of that's censored now. But yeah, click on layers and it'll turn on the satellite.
Where's the layers at?
Bottom left.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Just
Terrain.
all you gotta do is tap. All you gotta do is tap it. You don't have to click on that. Just tap on the layers.
Yeah, I got you like that.
Yep. And now you got satellite.
Is that
And
satellite?
zoom on in.
Is EB
Lot of
saying
high
anything?
rises.
Here, I'm gonna catch up on comments. Taiwan builds 96% of the semiconductors.
I
What'd you
stepped away.
say?
Sorry, I stepped
Small
away
spot.
for a second.
So small. Clean city, yeah. It's higher building and house here. Yeah, you're way up.
Yeah, it's all high rises.
China still claims to own Taiwan, and they will eventually take it. Just not under Trump. Definitely under Cackler Harris.
Calamity Harris.
Cause no space.
Yep. Everything's high rises.
Yeah.
They're actually giving courses to their civilians for free for hand-to-hand combat and weapons training.
Well, they did that ever since COVID. Because they're worried about China doing its thing.
Kaohsiung Mosque and Islamic Center in China.
Yes. But yeah, cool place, huh?
There's, Hong Kong. Like this is island. That's what I was going to ask if it was an island. So it really was. But the city is over here, and you can go over to section of land that's also called Hong Kong.
Yeah.
So what is actually Hong Kong? Well, Hong Kong City or Hong
one's the
Kong
city.
Island.
Yeah.
You have two places. Which might be what you was. Has nothing to do with Taiwan, though, right? Here. No. Where is Taiwan?
It's an island off the coast of China.
Yeah, Indonesia.
No, off the coast of China.
Coast of China.
Yeah. There's a
little bit
strait
more.
in between the mainland. There's a small strait, a body of water that is pretty well guarded. They do a lot of military exercise there.
And then it's got to be within
It's right in there. Right. I think
Use the search bar
Right there.
this year, right?
No.
Yep.
That's just the city, though. Okay.
Yeah, use the search bar. And just put Taiwan.
They just put Taiwan right there.
TA.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just look at it right down below you there. There you go.
I was banking on ballpark.
Right there.
Oh, there it was. It was right
There's
off.
the islands. See? There's that strait of water. That's a very challenging strait of water through there.
Taiwan's huge.
Yeah.
How many times have you swam that channel, Mac?
Not yet.
Not yet. No.
He sailed it.
That strait of water across there is about 100 and something kilometers across there.
Yeah.
And the ship in America, we send our military ships through there, and it always brings out all the Chinese aircraft. In fact, we just had one
I
today.
bet a cargo ship would have trouble going through there too, huh? Or not?
Oh, there's plenty of room. No, it's over 100 kilometers, 60 something miles.
But I mean, as far as getting,
causing trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They try to steal stuff. You got with pirates or whatever.
Not around China. China cut your head off. They don't fool around with you. It ain't. That's
Yeah.
over by Africa. That's
One and
over
done.
Mogadishu over there in that part of the world, over on the east coast of Africa.
That's where the pirates are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somalia.
Madagascar.
They come out in boats and
Somalia.
challenge great big ships.
That's where
There's
Tom Hanks
Ethiopia.
made that movie.
Yeah, Ethiopia and right off the coast there, Somalia.
Yeah.
The Pirates of Somalia.
Amen to that. Yemen. Yemen.
Yemen.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And then there's Oman above it.
Okay.
I worked at one operator in Oman, and it took me 2 or 3 years to make contact with him. The signal
Spain,
transmitted for
France.
2 or 3 years before it ever got to him. That's on
Where-
FP8.
Where's England? Right there.
Yep.
There it is, right there. Find me Seashell.
The
Find me
Seychelles.
the island Seashell.
The Scotland. Did the Isle of Man?
Did you hear me, Moto?
No. You can find what?
Find me the island Seashell. I give you a little clue. Look for the equator going across Africa, and look just below the equator, 1,000 miles out in the Indian Ocean. There we go. Look, there's Africa. Look at the equator.
Is that
Look at
kind
that.
of
Yeah, if you'll not Madagascar now. There's zoom
okay? So
straight
go
in.
back up here where
Yeah,
they're
right
actually
there where your
showing me.
finger is, right there where you had your cross. It just start zooming in. Start zooming in right there. Yeah. You
Far
got to go in really close. It ain't. Yeah, it's and now pull down a bit. Come down a little bit. Well, you can just type it over there. Seashell.
I did.
Oh, did you?
Seashell, and it gave me all those
Well,
areas.
It's not spelt that way.
Is it one of these?
Are you talking about the Seychelles?
SCH.
The second,
There it is right
the
here.
first
Look,
one
see
up
it?
there.
Look at you. Almost had it.
Yeah, the Seychelles.
You
But
said
it's pronounced seashell like the shell on the beach.
Yeah,
That's
just
just the way
delete that Moto and put
Yeah, that's-
Seychelles again, and it'll be the second choice.
Yeah, when you put there it is. You're getting right there. Look
There.
at SEYCHELLE right down below you there, right there. Now
Yep.
tell it to go to it. And look and see right here off the coast of Africa. Look right there, a seashell right there. That is the Mecca. That is the place. If you've got any money, that's where you want to be right there. It's protected. Your money is protected. That like Miss EB was saying a while ago about no corruption in China. This place right here is a really guarded, protected place. The Russians are involved. A A lot of people are there. That's
Well,
people that's got
ever since
money.
they stopped using Switzerland, they use the Seychelles.
That's
Sorry,
right.
EB, I lost track of
There,
it.
it's a beautiful place.
No corruption there in Hong
There's
Kong.
plenty of corruption there. You just don't see it.
Yeah.
Well, they cut
Well
your head
hidden.
off. You know, you only get to corrupt a couple of times, then they cut your head off.
Yeah, where I
It's
was.
just as swift in China. One bullet in the back of the head, and it's all over with.
They have a short discussion with
So
you.
far, EB, so far away you are. I know, man.
Yeah, there's some beautiful beaches over there. It's just a
It's a
really a
speck
place.
compared to everything else, ain't it? Good Lord. A speck.
See Somalia is right up there. So,
Yeah, I did saw that right there.
you know, our relatives are going over there in their big sailing boat, and they got to go past Somalia, but they're going to stay way out. They ride the trade wind, so they're not going to be hugging the coast.
Sweden and Norway, there's United Kingdom. Mercy. And just right there we are, like that quick.
There's Nova Scotia.
You want to know where Tolga lives?
He lives in Turkey.
Back this way.
He lives in Ankara.
Now, zoom in, back up. You went too fast. Right there. Look right straight ahead of you. Go straight in. Go and zoom in right now. There's Turkey right there, straight right above Syria.
Oh, Turkey.
There's
Yeah.
Turkey.
He lives in Ankara.
Ankara, yeah. I have a lot of history of that country.
That's a weird way they spell that.
That we spell it the English way.
Yeah, English. Isn't that weird?
Well, the Brits was there for a long
Anya.
time. Ankara is
Is this where Cypress Garden come from?
a beautiful place. There's so many
Cypress
pretty
Hill?
villages over there.
What are these supposed to be when you see in the water? Those big cliffs and big deep areas? Is it supposed to show terrain?
It's the terrain that's under the water, yeah.
Yeah, that's incredible.
What's the deepest ocean, Old Mac?
The deepest ocean would be over there where the Mariana Trenches would be at.
Yeah,
Well,
so look that up, Moto.
I'm thinking that would be in the South Pacific. I'm just thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
About the Maldives.
And that would
Why
be
did
in the
that blue-
Pacific then, right?
That blue thing come up.
Maldives.
I hit
Well, just
something
click
over
on
here.
the page. You touch something and it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm back over in my own location.
Yeah, you're in the Seychelles again.
Yeah, I
Something.
can't get rid of that blue crap. I don't know how I did that.
Click on layers and then shut off street.
We had our base of operation was in Izmir, which is a beautiful place. I mean, it's a great place.
Okay, what is that trench called?
Marianas.
Marianas Trench. By the Mariana Islands.
You remember
no,
there was
it's
quite a
called-
battle. There was quite a battle
Yeah,
with the
Marianas.
Japanese and America and the Marianas.
Submarine Valley. And click on terrain and you'll actually see it.
Yeah.
And then zoom out.
That is
It's
satellite. We just got to back out. Wow, we were
There
zoomed
it is
in.
right there. There's the Philippines.
That's not satellite, is it?
Well, hell.
Yeah, click that and it'll go to satellite.
Okay.
There you go. Big old crack in the earth.
That's that's just like a big old ledge that goes
Big
down there.
rift.
And then there's a crack in probably way in there, right?
I think there's faults down there that are merging.
You
Like
know,
it's-
you guys know you remember in your history that talked about Pangea?
Yes.
Do you remember what Pangea was all about?
No.
Well, when the continents began to separate, but there was a period of Pangea when they were all together. As they separated, there was a lot of those kind of big
Wow.
trenches, like cracks in the crust
That
of the earth.
trench is not far from, well, actually kind of where Evie's home. I mean, it's far, but
Yeah, it's very far.
close to the Philippines in a way. Closer than to anywhere else.
Close to Guam.
Yep.
That's a U.S.
yeah, right
There's
there.
Guam sitting right there.
Guam's a U.S. territory.
Oh yeah, we got a big base there, and we send a lot of people over there to Guam. When we were doing operations over in Southeast Asia, that was our base of operation. And
That's where me and Buck would move.
Diego Garcia was another operational base.
I gotta make a coffee, Moto. I'll be right back.
How far am I behind?
At 11 o'clock at night, you're drinking coffee?
To be honest, I don't even know where we are.
Low service, guys. I'm sorry. No problem. Last time the Prime Minister have corruption here in Hong Kong, he's in jail until now.
Yeah.
You were in the middle, Tolga. You had jokers to the left of you then, and
jokers to the right.
Clowns to the left of you, jokers to the right.
Right. Yep.
That's it. Stuck in the middle with Tolga.
Again.
All right. Well, we had I like Google night.
I do.
I like Google night. That's kind of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Fantasy trip. Talk about
Usually
places.
that has happened many a time on my channel.
Oh yeah. Oh mercy. Should we all shut down while 6 gone?
Yeah, 3:11.
Hell, just got coffee all up.
3 hours and 11 minutes. That's indecent exposure, by the way.
I wouldn't do that.
Code 311.
Yeah, it has been a little. 311. 3 times 3 be 9. So we have 911. See, doing the math, it'll work out. What's this say? Why the crow?
Who drinks coffee at 11 o'clock at night? That boy ain't gonna sleep.
Why flies? Is that a place?
No wonder he has to smoke so much weed. He drinks too much coffee.
I drank 2 cups every day.
Yeah, I had 4. I had 2 this morning, and I came home. I had 2 more.
But not right before bed.
No, I had that early in the show before I was getting ready. What, 5, 6 o'clock? 4, 5, 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
I kind of like sleeping. I kind of like sleeping now. I never liked it before. You know, when you get older and things hurts on you, if you're sleeping, you don't feel it. So that kind of helps when you're asleep.
Really, it won't keep you up. If
you can get to sleep, you're gone then.
Need some.
I've been watching, like the sleep noise videos that I make, and they're usually about 25 minutes long. I fall asleep at 5 minutes every time.
Yeah. I play that one game and I fall asleep pretty fast. Wordscape, is that what it's called?
Connect the dots. Yeah, the Wi files. They're talking about it in the comments. I don't play any games on my phone. I edit video.
That's
Google.
all you do, and you go through and
play music.
Fill in the blanks, whatever you can find. Do. Make words.
There he is. You drinking coffee before bed?
Yeah. I always drink coffee.
Not before bed. That's bad, dude.
Yeah, well, what is good for you?
Good times.
Things that'll you can say, well, that'll learn you. That was good for you.
Yeah. Fuffa-fooey. So
it's time to end the show.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh. So I got yelled at for taking the paintings off my bedroom walls because she painted them.
Oh.
I was like, well, why can't I decorate my own room?
Yeah.
I was like, what's wrong with that?
Sounds like you need to have a bonfire tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, sure
Those are
do.
the kind of chicks I hang out with, by the way.
The chickens?
Yeah.
You like poultry women?
That's my action. Poultry. A lot of down.
I like chicks in straight
Frog,
jackets.
Frogzilla eats before or drinks coffee before bed. Is that daughter?
That's grandbaby. That's my daughter's baby. She's 10. Yeah.
That's grandbaby Moto.
And my grandbaby. This is daughter.
Daughter Moto.
My look-alike.
What a focus, Moto. There you
Moto
go.
daughter. There she is.
There she is.
The R1 destroyer.
Yeah, poor baby. Poor baby.
I'm so glad she didn't twist an ankle.
I'm just glad no legs got underneath there in between into the gravel and 450 pounds slamming down.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
Ankle
Mr.
gone,
Pig
foot
soda.
gone. You know.
Look at that.
Piggly
Old
Wiggly
Max got
has
Mr.
a
Pig soda.
cola called Mr. Pig.
Mr. Pig.
Yeah.
Piggly Wiggly.
I had to take a picture of it so I'd have it for Dave because he loves Piggly Wiggly.
I don't
He
even know.
thinks that's the funniest thing you ever heard, a store named Piggly Wiggly.
Yeah, they had those in Minnesota. Well, North Dakota really is Fargo's, where we didn't get them in our town in Minnesota, but Fargo was 20, 30 miles away, and that was a special place to go. My dad would take me. I thought it was great.
You know what they got out here that we didn't have on the West Coast is cheer wine. You guys ever had cheer wine soda?
Cheer? No.
Cheer wine.
Tear. Nope.
Cheer.
Cheer.
Cheers.
You know, you guys know Dick's Sporting's Good, right? They're all across the country. Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yep, we got one here.
They built a small one up in Coleman, and in the Coleman Times it said the smallest Dick's in Alabama. The smallest Dick's in America is in Coleman, Alabama.
Mhm.
God, that's great.
I'm not kidding you.
Oh, that reminds me. I got drone
Low
footage
key.
of fireworks.
Those were the low key ones, and then the neighbors had ours went 3 foot, theirs went 300.
Yeah.
And would blow up so big. It should go to it pretty soon. Let me get to it. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the transition.
Wow.
Good times. Whoa.
Nice. Hell yeah, man. Nice.
A fire in the sky, huh?
Smoke on the water.
Yeah.
Fire,
Those hurt your ears out there. Those, and when they did them a little bit early, and then you could see after they exploded, there was still light in the sky. You just see the big smoke ball way in the hell up there, bam.
Oh, let me get you
putting all that Chinese fentanyl in the air.
Sorry, Moto.
Oh.
You keep forgetting to end the show. Old Mac needs to go to bed.
Hold on. Wait.
Old Mac just passed out.
What?
Wait, there you go.
There we go. We got her focused.
Nice.
There you go.
Sweet.
My Mackle money.
Go fast racing. He's in here.
I didn't know where to put it. I didn't have much place, and I didn't want to cover up my AGV. I was kind of proud of that. It was, cost me $550 to get a nice helmet like that,
Yeah.
Kind of want to show it, but it's like, Mac's worth it. So we'll cover it up.
You got some smackaroons on that helmet.
Front and in the center.
Well, I was worried about it because they were so big. I knew that people have limitation space where they can plug stuff in, where
You can trim these, though. I could but I wanted to keep the $3. I wanted to keep most of it all original, and I think it's great. You got a perfect size. It's like, yeah, I hear that all the time.
That's what she said.
That's what I say. Hear it all the time.
So when he walks, he says there
Yeah.
might be a snake. So we go ride.
I thought I heard a heckler in the background. I was so used to hearing Brainy in the background all the time.
No, that's Mom. She's giving the neighbor a ride home.
Well, everybody got a flat butt sitting so long.
No, I have a prodigious ass.
It's about ready to get bed sores.
My butt's so damn flat I could rent it out as a billboard.
Oh God!
Listen, I make money on my ass.
Yeah,
Get me the smelling
sitting on it.
it.
Just sit on
Pretty
it.
soon I'm going to be selling mine.
Go fast. How you doing? The Metal Man. Not to worry. I'll be right back. To 100% in no time. What happened? Let's go back here. Join the fun this evening. Medical issues just kicking my ass for a day or two.
Sorry to hear.
It.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been having some medical issues.
He sleeps where he works, basically, and get right back to it. He sleeps on a metal floor. I said, that's the most metal statement I've heard in a while. I'm so metal.
That's heavy metal, really.
I sleep on a metal floor.
Is he in prison?
Nothing new. I don't get to decide when the body goes wonky. Had a nice long stint of no troubles. Thankfully got through the show. That's great. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I go in like 4 years, like things like, when people get colds or cough and get put down for 3 days or a week, that won't happen to me for years. I go years without ever being sick. And then when it does in about the 4th year, I may get 2, 3, 4 colds back to back. You finish one up, you get better, and then boom, it comes again. And then I'm good to go. Yeah, you notice that in your life? Like it's a cycle?
For me, it's 2 years because I'm in the trucking industry.
2, yeah.
Yeah. Always around sick people and stuff, but I need to go to bed. We got to go to church in the morning, and then tomorrow afternoon, Buck's driving me off to a Greyhound station so I can start a new job.
Leaving on a jet plane.
Not really Greyhound.
I don't know when I'll be back. Yeah, kind of the same thing, though.
I'll be back in a couple of days. I'm going to Atlanta.
Or a train.
Greyhound.
Okay.
3 hour Greyhound from Greenville, South Carolina to Atlanta. They got me a hotel room. They got me an Uber driver. It's going to be maybe a day and a half, maybe 2 days of training.
Hope you get a good person to sit with.
You're not going to be You're not going to be driving for Western Express, are you?
Jesus.
Or Boyd Brothers.
Barf. No, I'm not to reveal for at least a couple weeks.
I hear you go fast. Feel better soon.
I did apply at Boyd Brothers, Mac.
You did apply?
Yeah, Mom talked me out of it.
Oh, thank God.
Cat is laying on you with the force trend. Best to help. At least you
The
got a little
Boyd-
company out there.
There's only one level below Boyd Brothers, and that used to be Cheatin' Deaton, and now they're Western Express. So,
EB, much love your way. Thanks for hanging out with us and talking about your home. Well, that ain't your homeland, but Hong Kong.
One of them.
Yeah. She spends a lot of time there. Hard
he's
worker.
worked there 20 years.
Hard worker. Ruby, you're still out there too. It's good to see you. How many people is on? 10 people? You got some hardcore 10 people.
Yeah, we had 20 at one point. I remember seeing
Thanks for
20.
the love. Yeah.
I don't know if we had more.
Plus we got Max viewers, plus we got Key Fob's viewers, plus we
Yeah.
got somebody else, I think.
Yep. Y'all can broadcast anytime you want here. So far, it hasn't been a problem. people are starting to understand the why they don't see certain people when they're in the chats. And when it first started happening, it was kind of an issue. So we'd have to figure out and explain and let others know.
Yeah, tone it down.
You know, even I forget sometimes.
Mama monkey.
It's a little bit helpful. It helps others get a few watch hours too while they're here when you're sitting here. So I feel bad for you, Sick. Sometimes you spend so much time with me, more than I do with you, and you really don't. You don't get nothing but me being a pain in the ass to you.
Yeah, but I like you.
Yeah, much
All
love
right.
to you, bro.
You're all right.
Yeah.
It's good times.
Yeah.
It makes for good therapy.
Plus, I shower every 2 or 3 days. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, EB. Thanks again.
So,
yeah.
Bye-bye, AB.
Bye-bye.
Well, we
That's
are.
goodbye. Goodbye. I'm ready to go goodbye too. I'm feeling a little delirious.
Yeah.
Press a button, makes things go away.
Should we do that? Let's do that. All right. I'm gonna hit the end stream right
now.
I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh.